on the screen. I'll read it.
Hey, Dub, you ready for the totally awesome, coolest show ever?
I am. Unfortunately, we're gonna start the show with a bit of sad news. Um, we have a local community member, a YouTube guy, Empire Comics, passed away suddenly. We learned about it yesterday on his channel. It was posted by a member of his family. It is with a heavy heart we regret to inform you the man behind Empire Comics suddenly passed away last night in his home. Our family is sad and grieving. We don't have access to much of his personal information, but we're sorry for any inconvenience this may cause. I am aware that he has three children who also lost their mother a few years back. So three kids. I don't know if there's any kind of GoFundMe or anything like that yet. But if there is, we'll let you know
Yeah,
at
we'll
some
pass it
point.
along once.
We'll pass that information along. So just a moment of silence for Empire. Rest in power, brother. That's all I got.
Yeah, that sucks. We'll try to. I personally didn't know it or whatever, know him, but we'll try to keep you posted. If you guys go over there, show some love on his, like, whatever the post was. We'd appreciate that too.
I know nobody that draws was kind of close with him, so he's posted a couple things
cool.
on his IG. So if you follow him, you can
sure.
take a look and see what he has to say.
It's 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, 2 weeks now. Yeah,
it's getting tough, bro.
It's tough.
All right, we're gonna have better intros coming up though. Better days coming. Let's say hi to everybody in the chat. Actually, Pete, run the Rennavision thing because I want to say hi to people in the chat first. All right, what's going on? Gonna say hi to everybody in the chat. First off, we were gonna do 3 comics though before, and we decided to do 3 completely opposite comics because, well, just that's how things work sometimes. So you guys are gonna have fun with that. Also, too, 2 of us were at a con. I was at 2 cons this weekend. One of us were at 1 con, 2 cons. 2 of us were at 1 con this weekend. One of us was at 2 cons this weekend, and Pete was watching little kids bump their heads and miss tackles.
Nope, they've
got. There you
go. They've got foam helmets now to play flag football.
Technically, I was at 2 cons this weekend as well. So
hey, New Jersey, you ain't saving no brains with helmets.
Hey, I'm just saying.
I'm just telling you. All right, let's say hi to everybody in the comments. Tommy Longbox, it's Wacky Wednesday time again. What is that thing? iChart. Cheers. Cool. GT Key Comics. Hi. Thumbs up.
Always
thumbs
early.
Up, thumbs up. Hello, all. Hello, Jeffrey. What's going on, my man?
Hey, Jeff.
Murph. Hey, what's up, everybody? Probably won't be sticking around too long tonight because I got other stuff to do. I hear you. But just wanted to say hi and hope you all have a good time and a fun show. Enjoy. Cheer. Man, dude, these Canadians. Fuck Canada. Dude, you can't see shit outside, bro. You go outside, your eyes come back in. I can't see shit. My contacts are all dirty. I've had to go through 3 pairs of contacts today, man. We should have invaded that motherfucker.
Would that have helped?
No. Yeah, because at least if we start setting shit on fire, it'd smell like Canadian bacon and fucking maple. Not that bullshit we had dealing with right now. Good time. Have fun with the show. Cheers, cheers. Holy shit.
You think of Canadian bacon. I was born in the USA.
I mean, and it'd be easier for us to ship to our Canadian fans. Hey, everybody in Canada, we love you. Hey, all right. Just go to Tim Hortons. Dude, it's tough down here.
Timmy
Bro.
Hose.
Really yeah. B, what's up, my man? B in the 313. Good evening to all. B, stay inside, bro. Just stay inside. It's rough out there. Sticks Tack is totally awesome and cool. Thank you.
It is.
It's the worst name ever. Evening Tack Crew. Hey, Joe, what do you got? Elf? We got Elf there. Looks good.
Oh, yeah.
No Elf. Problem. Holy hell. Every time I go to widescreen, it puts me down to the chat. Anyway, what's that smell? R.I.P. Dookie. Oh, we're going to be playing a sweet game, by the way, of What's That Smell, presented by Astronomicon 6.5, where you, the players out here, we're going to end up taking 2 teams of people. So if you want to be in team, maybe we'll make some captains I don't know. You might make like AOA a captain and Joe a captain, and then you can they'll get 2 other people on their teams of team 1 and team 2, and you guys will play a Family Feud style. What's that smell? All right. Jeez. Okay, James, sweet. What did James say? Oh, James must have got a membership. I think somebody's handing out membership.
Sorry to interrupt you, Marco. Thank you, AOA.
Thank you.
Astro Wizard has been gifted a membership.
There you go, Astro.
James Kreider has been gifted a membership. And Cartier West, a.k.a. Hartman Cards, was gifted a membership. So,
how do you bums that are part of this channel keep getting memberships?
thank you, AOA.
Thank you, AOA.
Yeah. However it happens,
we get a whopping 33 cents of that $1 every single membership. We appreciate it. All right, Eric.
A little bit helps keep the light on.
Well, it used to be YouTube. No, time out. YouTube used to, with memberships, at least give you like the whole thing. Then they gave you like 90% of the thing. Then they gave you 70% of the thing. Now they're giving you 33% of the thing. I mean, you can't get much worse here, guys. All right. Planet Arizona. What? Oh my God, that was terrible news. Yes. Yeah. I hate to tell jokes around this type of stuff, but the track tragedy at BK at AO. One of those 3 are not like the other. At least AOA is funny. Just saying. Thank you. Oh, hey. I stopped by. I saw Kingdom of what?
I talking about us 3. One of us. No. Yeah, you.
No. No,
the 3 in the chat he was talking about.
Oh, the 3 in the chat. Bruce had a great show the other day. I watched about 5 or 6 minutes of it. Stopped by, said hi. Make sure you're checking out Kingdom of Nerds over there on Mondays. He had a couple of the boys over there too, man. He had half the SNS crew. So there you go. Check it out. Yeah, I mean, I watched like a couple minutes, and then they started like, we're gonna start discussing this week's comics or something. And you know me, I don't like to, just because I don't want to get confused with the content we create or whatever.
Yeah,
but it sounded good. The way they're going, they sounded good. So make sure you check them out. All right. I injured my neck opening a stubborn jar of queso today. I am old and pathetic. I am so the queso. Dude, well, this is the problem. You're eating queso. The hotness right now. What's that shit called? What's this? Like, it's almost like a queso, but it's not. Damn, I forgot what this stuff is called. Some dude just randomly on the street told me, like, yo, man, you go get some of that. You know what you need today? Because I was like, oh, it's a tough day. You know what you need today? What's this stuff called?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wife, if you hear me, whatever the stuff that you love so much with the dip thing. It's like a dip. It's the hottest thing out there. Everybody's eating it all the time. I would assume a dairy product, and then it has cheese in it, and then it's got some like peppers and stuff in it. I'm gonna run upstairs later and see what it is. It's not queso though. It's something else. It's not as like cheesy as queso. I would assume that it's made out of like
since queso is
specifically cheese. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not. But you know how like queso is like a melty type cheese type thing. It's more. It would be more under the ricotta or the soft cheese. Not like the hard. Almost like a mascarpone. Yeah, sure. Something like that. That whipped up like a queso. What the hell is it called? Somebody in chat's gonna get it. They're gonna know what I'm talking about. What's up, Mike? Yeah, R.I.P. to Empire Comics. Sorry to hear it. BK, there you go. Good for you. Dude, Darth Lopez is the scaredest little girl I've ever met before. There's no way he played tackle football. He was the cheerleader of this, right? He's the kid that you gave the ball to on Blacktop and ran to your own goal and then yelled, "Yeah, I got a touchdown," and spiked the ball. And before anybody could hit him, ran the other way again. Okay, that's who he is. Okay, here we go. Sarth. Hey, everyone. Hope all's well. All is well. Well, besides a little bit bad news. I changed my contacts too. I know, man. It is rough out there today.
Is it this? A scanning ahead.
No.
Oaxaca? No, it's not
no,
Oaxaca.
it's nothing's that weird. It probably goes good with like seltzers or some shit. You know what I mean? You get some of the flavored tortillas. Mexicali dip. Everybody loves that shit. Mexicali dip. You know what this is?
No.
Yeah, I mean, like they have it in like delis and stuff at the Italian markets.
Yeah, but now they make it. Now what's their name? Fresh makes it, and so does a couple other people. Dude, everybody loves that shit, dude. Everybody's eating that Mexicali dip. Yeah, it's just like cream. It's just like
mayo or sour cream based. Yeah.
Sour cream. Well, some of the better ones use like a mascarpone or some shit. Brooklyn, what's up? Sorry.
Whatever.
Okay.
People love that Mexicali dip.
It's good.
Good evening, folks. Blue, good to see you. Blue, my boy. All right. Me and AOA have a ceasefire at BK. Dude, Darth, be your own man every once in a while, all right? AOA's good on his own. You finally got your first bell after begging for bells for like a year now. You finally got your first last week. Be yourself. Look in the mirror. Darn gosh, you're good enough. Darn gosh, every once in a while, you could be funny. And darn gosh, at least 2 people think you're cute. Your mom and your wife. So there you go, man. You got it, right? There you go. All right. Let it go, bud. It's not hummus. Damn it. You see, I did this motivational speech for you and you came out with hummus? Oh, good Lord. What? Does he even know what hummus is? There's no dairy product in hummus. Dub?
Nope. No, I can confirm there are no dairy products
This
in
is
hummus.
how you know he's not joking when he says he's ramen noodles and the fake cheese and the fucking the chili cheese fire Fritos and shit. You know that's what the fuck he eats. You know he eats hot dog, fucking gas station hot dogs because he says some shit like, "Hey, you know that thing that's got like a motion component in it? Hummus?"
No. Mark, I know he eats those things because he says he eats those things.
No, he doesn't. He says he doesn't eat that bad.
He posted on Instagram.
Oh yeah, he posts on Instagram that denies that he eats it.
He tells us what he eats. Yeah.
No, you'll see him down here. You tell him he eats gas station hot dogs, he gets really mad about it. He says, "No, I don't."
He ate some hot links with some potatoes O'Brien just recently. I saw that on his.
What are you talking? What he eats? What?
Hot links with potatoes O'Brien.
The cheap like dollar chips, potatoes O'Brien.
No, potato. They're like hash browns with like peppers and onions in them. With like hot links. Yeah, he
just got sausages and threw them on top of it.
Yeah, he ate that recently. I don't know where that was from or what, but I know he ate it. Because he said he did.
Yeah. Okay, all right, whatever. Starts getting all intellectual and shit on us. Had to dump injuries like. Yeah, fuck yeah. I mean, yeah. What? All right. Okay, we might have to mute. Now we might have to mute fucking Darth. Okay, let's go to news.
To the news. Let's do it.
To the news. Oh,
I mean that the stuff he eats, dude, bro, Blue. I am too old for that. You shouldn't be eating that. I've seen the nastiest shit happen in gas stations, and especially around the hot dog thing. So yes, blue collar. I will.
It's not actually the hot dogs that I worry about. It's the equipment that the hot dogs are cooked on and kept warm on that I worry about.
Not just that. It's the guy that walks in there, and I saw it happen today, and it's a 90 fucking humid ass degrees out here. The guy's wearing the Meyer clearance leather jacket. You know what I'm talking about? The soft one, the one that like, it could be pleather. We don't fucking know. He's wearing sweatpants. He's wearing fake Crocs. It's Knox, and he's wearing socks all the way pulled up. All right. He's wearing that. He smells like animal pee, and he's over there and he's rolling it, and he drops the fucking thongs and then leaves them there, picks them up off the ground, goes and picks the hot dog up, looks at it, touches the hot dog, then puts it back in the thongs, and then puts it back on the roller. That's why I don't eat gas station food. Saw that dude today, and unfortunately had to smell him. I mean, dude, it's bad when you got the smell of burning crap outside, burning Canada. Timmy Hortons all on fire. But dude, you could like I don't even hold it back now. If you're gonna smell that bad in public, I'm not trying to hold back the coughs because I don't want your stank in my mouth. I don't want it. You get in the nostrils, and then if you try to hold it, it sits in your mouth. I'm not having your stank in my mouth, so I just start coughing. Sorry, excuse me. Oh shit. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, fuck.
I'm just waiting.
I don't care. I smell so bad. All right, let's get to news.
Can we now?
News time. All right.
Let's wait.
There we go.
I've been waiting for the thing. As he talking about the hot dog.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, you know what? Hey, hold on.
Oh,
Now that
let's
we're going to
start
talk
it
about we might have to tier list hot dogs because the Vienna sausages are the best hot dogs there is.
Dearborn?
It is not. The
You
Vienna.
talking Dearborn?
No, the Vienna ones, the ones that made it, the Chicago ones, the ones that they use in like
Oh,
Coney
Vienna
Island.
brand. Oh, yeah,
Vienna
I got
brand.
you. Yeah. Oh, yep.
Yeah.
And on that bombshell. Where's the thing? Oh, I hit that thing, not the this thing.
Blue, half the fun. Hey, real quickly, I joke on the Canadians, but be safe out there because when you've got this much coming down, like there's no way. I mean, the air quality is horrible out there right now. Like it really looks like you cannot see. It's like fog of war out there, and we're not far from it, but we're far from where it's on fire. So if it's all the way down here, be safe out there. Do not play around outside.
Dude, a couple weeks ago, it was all the way down near me in Philly.
Yeah, it might be coming back down that way tomorrow. Do not, especially our friends in Canada, please do not go outside, man. Just, it's not worth it, dude. It really is not worth it. So.
Well, we've been getting a lot of rain lately, so maybe it won't.
That's what we just had. Then after the rain,
that gave us a departure from it. Now, we only get so many days of fucking summer. That's why I'm a little bitter about this because whatever. But yeah, buy a house off the lake, and I can't go out on the lake and fuck around because Canadians got to burn their.
Wear your mask.
Dude, no, I'm telling you, it gets in your eyes.
Goggles.
Pete.
All right, let's get into the news.
So our top story, I think I may have messed up the order of some of these slides, but this is our top story. So we officially have a Clark Kent and a Lois Lane. It was purported by somebody, and then James Gunn confirmed it. So this is not Henry Cavill's little brother, but his name is David Corenswet and Rachel Brosnahan. Okay.
What the fuck is wrong with her face?
She is from the Amazon show Marvelous Maisel, Miss Maisel.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure. He's been in a bunch of things that I didn't really know.
Yeah, like smaller things. I didn't really
know.
A
bunch of smaller things, exactly.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I just watched the Skrull TV show, but that dude looks like he's a fucking Skrull, man. I'm telling you, he's gonna jump out at you. He's got like a lizard head.
Totally be a Skrull.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He does not look. He looks like he could be a serial killer. Is all I'm gonna say. And what's wrong with her mouth? Only half her mouth opens. The other half fucked up.
What are you talking about?
It's just these random pictures that that were on there. There's other pictures of them.
Serial killers and their mouths fucked up. All right, we'll get better pictures from now on.
All right, sorry about that.
Jesus, didn't think we were gonna be that critical.
I know.
I didn't think so either. I was just like, what the fuck, man? Like, it looks. Guy's
Pearl. That's what it was. The Pearl he was in. Thanks.
I'm looking at that dude, and I'm like, dude, could you take the picture down? Because I think I'm gonna have to smack him because he looks like a serial killer.
I think you're just thrown off by his suit. It's giving you a magic eye effect.
That shit too. Like, what the fuck is that?
Well, it's a suit. I thought it was a sweater.
Yeah, no, it's like
it's a very tight.
The name of the pattern. Not herringbone.
It's not herringbone because it's close to herringbone though.
It's close to it, but it's in that.
It's checkered. It's checkered. Fuck me. Fuck
yeah, it's in that. Whatever. That family.
Don't wear that shit if somebody's gonna take a picture of you.
All right, so that should have been there, and then there.
Right.
Thank God we got rid of that story.
Yeah, that was our top story. So we can go into our box office report, and
back on top.
Spider-Verse takes the #1 spot again this past weekend.
Hold on. First off, you don't live in Chicago. Number 2, how would you know what it's like out here if you're not here? Shut your mouth. It's bad in different places. There you go. Keep going, please. Thank you.
Absolutely. 19 million. Elemental.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Absolutely right. There you go. I couldn't click it fast enough. I'm doing some things in the background here. All right.
So yeah, 19 million for Spider-Verse, 18.4 for Elemental.
Corn sweat. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Get that corn sweat.
So we're at 317 million for Across the Spider-Verse.
Not
First
bad.
one, first one only earned 190 in its whole run, so it's doing pretty okay.
Yeah.
Elemental definitely did a lot better for itself this week. It just barely missed out on the number 1 spot, and also Flash is still playing in theaters. In case anybody wants.
almost
It's
beaten
got 15.
by
No, hold
Hartfield.
on. It got 15 million. So, like, I mean, I expected it to get 2 after,
It
like, the
barely beat Jennifer Lawrence's movie.
Yeah,
right.
a border
No.
comedy.
No, hey, that's good. But how bad it got murdered last week? I mean, I figured it would be.
Yeah.
Well,
I read some things that it might be coming on streaming like really soon, like
Yeah,
next month, but it wasn't confirmed, so I didn't want to talk about
it did worse than Shazam or Black Adam in the second week.
Yeah, it did bad.
Really?
Top like
Is that bad?
73%.
See, the Rock had a little bit. I mean, once again, though, you cannot tell people this movie. First off, the guy that's a star is fucked in the head. Okay, can we say that? But now officially, he's fucked in the head. Number 2,
He's got
come
problems.
on, dude. Yeah, he's fucked in the head. Number 2, if you have somebody who's fucked in the head, the last thing you need is the new leader of the fucking company or the 404 going like, yeah, this movie, people say it's good, but it's not that important. Don't worry about it. The movie will be better. Like, and he said that like a week and a half before the movie came out. Once again, probably not going to help the situation. However, good to see Spider-Verse is still doing well.
Yeah, we have a bit of a couple different Spider-Verse tidbits of news this week. So one thing that they confirmed is there are multiple versions of Spider-Verse in the theaters. So basically, it's really small little things that they did. Somebody's line was different here. It's just lines and things, little things that happen. Nothing that affects the main story. Nothing that affects the plot. But if you're watching the movie and at one point Scarlet Spider says one thing, and then in another spot he says something completely different. And this editor Andy Levitan confirmed it, and then he said, "Oh, I was wondering if people would notice." And so that's a thing. There's a list. I've seen a couple different lists of what exactly they pulled a clue. But it's not as big of a deal because it doesn't really affect what actually happens. But yeah, variant movies. Actually,
dude.
Sony that's doing this, so it's a Sony thing.
Hey, it's all right. It's all right. We get the point.
Yeah.
Where the hell is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Where is it?
Where is
Oh,
it?
there it
Ring
is.
the bell!
There you go. Good job. Get it, Bruce. Yeah. No, this is all right here, and it's all funny too.
What's going to happen is it's going to make more people want to go see it, right? Some people are going to want to go see it again to see what they try to see the other version, but you don't know which one you're going to see.
Yeah, you're gonna
when you
remember.
get there. Yeah, well, if you see the list before you go see it, then I don't know.
Yeah, and that takes kind of the fun out of it. Then you're not. What do you want?
Fair enough. Yeah.
Shit on YouTube because I'm sure somebody will put it on YouTube for you.
I think once it's out on streaming or digital, then you'll be able to
Exactly.
rewind and watch it again, and that's what my one buddy Mike was all about. I have to give him credit for saying that. So, all right, one more little Spider-Verse bit of news here. So, according to one of the animators, there's no way this movie's coming out next March. This is the next part 2. Basically, he said they thought, everybody thinks they worked on them at the same time and they're all done, like the Matrix movies or whatever. But this movie barely is past their initial, like their pre-production stuff. Jesus. And they rushed to get that last one out because there were so many changes and whatever happening with the animation. People are working ridiculous hours to get it done. And this guy thinks that this particular anonymous animator has said there's no way that's coming out. They're going to have to delay it.
The anonymous animator who might not even be an animator, just might be the guy who sweeps the trash at the end of the day, or
it's possible. I wanted,
hey, that guy invented hot chili.
He made hot Cheetos.
Not every guy that didn't do shit invented hot chili Cheetos, dude.
Some people, didn't do shit. He just happened to be the janitor.
He wasn't a fucking a custodian, like a head custodian, like a custodian engineer or something.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yeah, no, a janitor is just the guy that's underneath that. The janitor is like 8th person down. That's like the intern to be a head custodian. That's not the main
How does
dude.
one get involved in the custodial arts?
I mean, I don't know. To be honest, the schools I went to, most of them had they had been very successful in life, and they ended up volunteering their time, and that's how they became it. One was named Guido, and the other name was Jimbo. And Jimbo ran the one at my high school, and Guido ran the one in Dearborn.
That's probably how you start. You start off at like a school, work your way up to like a college.
They didn't start. Jimbo owned like 6
university,
bars, and he owned 3 tool and die shops and everything. He made a lot of money. He was really rich, but then he just volunteered his time. He rode around on a bicycle the majority of the time. And I think Guido was like, I think when I graduated from that middle school, he was 98. He'd been there for like 20 years, 30 years. He retired from someplace. So, so that Frito guy was probably rich already. Just to let you know.
Yeah, I mean, probably. Well, I don't know. I didn't see the movie.
I didn't see the movie either. So.
None of us saw the movie, but every time I bring up somebody, you're like, well, they could invent.
It shows up on the Disney.
Hot
You open the Disney
Doritos.
Plus app. It's like right there.
It's on Disney and it's on Hulu, so you can watch it in 2 different places.
Yeah.
All right, let's move along.
Please.
So this is a rumor. I want to make sure. Rumor, if
one?
you're sensitive to spoilers, if you're no, it's not. If you're sensitive to spoilers, if you're sensitive in any way to knowing any kinds of things that are happening with this movie, please mute us and look away for approximately the next 1 minute 45 seconds while we discuss this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then
We need the views.
so go ahead and click it one more time, Pete. It should have automatically went. But
Wow.
there you go. So Ben Affleck has reportedly been seen on the set of Deadpool 3.
Yes.
Immediately,
That's what I
everybody
needed.
is talking about Daredevil being in there, multiverse,
Oh my God, would
multiverse
that be
adventure.
great?
Yeah, so you're gonna have allegedly all these X-Men in there, and you're gonna see Daredevil of this version in there, and yeah, so it's scheduled to be released on May 3rd, 2024. As far as I know, they are still filming this movie based on the current script that they have. And like Peter said before, Deadpool is wearing a mask, so they can
Not
always
true.
change his lines later.
What's not true? He doesn't
They didn't
wear a
burn down the White House. They burnt down the mansion. It doesn't matter, but it's just not true. And it wasn't them. It was the fucking French and the English that ended up doing it. They just called themselves Canadians.
What are you talking
Bow
about?
down to your queen.
War of
Jeffrey Drake.
1812.
Jeffrey Drake wants to have a war because he's like, oh, it's bad. Yeah, I just said it's bad for Canadians. Don't
They
go
already
outside.
had a war of 1812.
Yeah, I understand. What I'm telling you is don't come down here with any of that smoke because when we can't work outside because you set fire to your fucking country, don't come down with that heat, okay? I was telling Mr. Lopez to stop being a little bitch boy and saying, oh, my town's worse than your town with it. That's not good either. I'm saying stay out of it. You didn't burn down the White House. It wasn't the White House, Jeffrey. First off, it was your overlords from England that came down and burned down the mansion. It wasn't like y'all did shit. So let's relax with that real quickly. Take a Timmy time. Take a Timmy time out, those little Timmy bits. Eat a couple of those and chill out and stay inside. That's all I'm saying. I'm looking after your health, bro. All right.
I know a thing or two about a thing or two.
You leave the
Hey.
Timbits out of this.
What's that?
Leave the Timbits out of
I
whatever
don't
you're
eat.
saying.
We don't eat donuts out
Leave
here.
Tim Hortons alone.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Hey, don't start driving with a history lesson here. Toronto is
Oh,
not
Bad
Canada.
Bunny.
Toronto's got one of the best Greek towns out there, man. It really does. I got a couple.
Toronto has great
bunch
food
of family
in
members. Dude,
general.
I got
All
so many
kinds of
families
great
out
food.
there out in Toronto, dude. Toronto,
So-
Mississauga.
Mississauga, yeah.
Yeah.
Canada's Wonderland is amazing.
Yeah, well, dude, Wonderland's ridiculous.
used
That's
to go
the
there when I
only
was
place we would go
little.
on vacation when we were
Yeah,
like,
same here.
yeah, for sure.
Only because we had family there, so we could stay with the family and then go to the
Right,
Wonderland.
yeah.
We were
They
bored,
actually had this
so-
huge mall out towards that way too, where it was like you probably went there. It was like 4 football fields, and it had everything for every nationality. Dude, the place was dope.
Oh yeah, the multiple floors of that mall, like it had like 3 floors.
No, I think it was
that
one
one? No?
floor, but it had
Oh,
like
maybe that's
its
one.
cheese counter was like a half a mile long. Like its shit
Oh,
was
I don't know that
ridiculous,
place.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to
All right, so back to the news here. El Muerto has been removed from Sony's release schedule. Originally
Pete's so
set-
upset. Pete's so upset at this news.
No more Bad Bunny.
So originally it was set for January 12th, 2024 release. Sony shifted a bunch of release dates around, and this was not on the release calendar any longer. We don't know if it's been delayed or canceled entirely. Just for reference, El Muerto appeared in 2 issues of, I believe, Spider-Man comics.
Friendly
Bad
Neighborhood
Bunny-
Spider-Man 6 and 7.
There we go. And then, however, Bad Bunny has now appeared in 4 actual WWE matches, and he even held 1 championship title.
Ooh.
So Bad Bunny is building up his repertoire to be able to play
Or
this
7
character.
Okay. Well,
Oh.
I mean,
He's working on it.
people just nobody gives a shit. I don't give a shit. Anybody give a shit?
Well, he's one of the
Well,
biggest
Ron
recording
Cusp had
artists
it too.
in the world.
Who's that now?
Bad Bunny.
Never heard of him.
Benito, that's okay. He's still one of the biggest in the world. Me neither till I saw him on.
And you
on
probably have.
WWE.
You just didn't realize. You're like, oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
No, I mean, what song does he ever sing? I don't listen to.
I
Dude,
don't
now now that I got the big whip, now that I got the new platinum card, I got the what's that thing
know.
called?
The
The radio
Cheetos
thing?
commercials.
What Cheetos commercial?
Eat
dude,
the
I don't watch
Cheetos
TV.
commercials.
Is it Flaming Hot Cheetos?
TV, dude.
Might have been.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bring up the janitor one more time, guys.
No,
Just
it's not
one
the
more time
janitor.
for me.
The Bad Bunny did Cheetos commercials and Corona commercials. I remember that too.
Oh my god.
Bad Bunny.
Before Snoop.
Snoop does Cheeto commercials?
Oh, he does
No,
Corona commercials.
Corona. Like I think there was a handoff with him and Snoop like at a time.
What?
Snoop's been in that
Corona beer.
I understand what a Corona beer is. It tastes like piss water. What I'm asking you is what? All right, keep
We're
going.
confusing about
All
what
right.
I said.
They're handing out all of that's confusing, man. Get out of here. Go.
All right, let's keep moving.
Please.
No.
Oh my god.
So instead of, I think this is coming out before, but this is one of the movies that Sony shifted. It's a movie about the whole GameStop stock meme stuff called Dumb Money. And the reason that we're talking about this is because the lineup of people that they got into this movie. So this is Paul Dano, Seth Rogen, Jon Snow, and
Jon Snow?
Pete Davidson.
No, Sebastian Stan.
Oh, Sebastian Stan. Sorry. Sebastian Stan and Pete Davidson,
Oh,
along with so many other people. Paul Dano was a Riddler, by the way.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
Is Pete Davidson dating Kanye West?
I think he is by now. Yes.
Okay.
What?
That's what I thought.
I don't know. No, he had
I
beef
thought
with
they were-
Kanye West.
She was with
For
what's
what?
her
That's
name?
why I thought they were having like relationship issues, no?
Pete was with Kanye's ex-wife, and then he's been with 7
Oh.
other women since then.
Who's Kanye's
Several.
ex-wife?
Now he
The
does
Kardashians.
water and Taco Bell commercials.
Cool.
One of the Kardashians.
He has Taco Bell commercials?
Yes,
Yeah.
he does. retire.
Didn't he had a big drug problem, right?
I don't know. I knew he was on Saturday Night Live.
I mean, like, you gotta be drinking to eat some Taco Bell, so
I don't know. But still,
Fair
a lot of
enough.
people in this movie.
Yep, he's in this movie.
Yeah, D'Onofrio with it. So you got Kingpin in here as well. With
Yep.
Winter Soldier. Well,
And
hell,
Riddler.
even Pete Davidson was a Blackguard in
Oh,
Suicide Squad.
Yeah, Suicide Squad. Yeah. So a whole bunch of
Nick
people are in
Offerman.
this movie. Yeah,
A lot of people. Plenty of people. Anyway,
it's a Sony movie. It's coming out this September.
wish I always got some of that dumb money.
Yeah. So we got a list, a big list. We're not going to go over the whole thing, but some of the highlights. So this is the Hollywood Walk of Fame for next year. Michelle Yeoh, Chadwick Boseman, and Gal Gadot, along with Kevin Feige and Dr. Dre, were some of the big names. Dr. Dre's getting a star. Tupac got one last year. And, well, yeah, so there's a big list. Maggie Gyllenhaal's on there.
Tupac was released
Chris
in-
Pine.
He was in Juice. He was in what was that movie with Janet Jackson? Poetic Justice.
Oh, yeah.
He was in Nothing But Trouble.
But they do music. They do
with,
music too.
In Digital Underground.
Oh yeah. Humpty
do we
Dumpty.
look at how much it costs to buy the walk of?
Yeah, we looked it up. I looked it up one time. I was like,
Isn't it disappointing? Like, now that I see this, aren't you kind of just like, yeah, and
well, you got to buy it, and you have to like
maintain it.
The committee has to approve whatever. Like once you're approved, then you got to pay for it or something like that. Like it's not just you pay for the money and you get one.
Maybe we should tier list the top 10 best and top 10 worst names of the star, because I'm willing to bet there's some bullshit on there that somebody just wrote a
Yeah,
douchebag.
I mean, it could get crazy if we start doing that because it could get
Yeah.
political.
I'm
So you gotta
I'm
be
already
careful.
looking. Does Jim Nance really need a star on the?
Right.
I like Jim Nance, but
Yeah.
no,
I know.
why is he a star?
Need a star?
I mean, dude, you say Jim Nance to I would say 75% of the population. If you say Jim Nance, they're gonna be like, what was he in? You're like, no, the guy, the announcer. Oh, for what game show? No, sports. Oh,
That's what I'm saying. Like
the guy that's on NBA with Shaq and no, that's Ernie. Oh, yeah. I mean, people don't know who Jim Nance is.
But I mean, like Mario Lopez is on this list. I mean, like, does Mario Lopez's body of work equal like?
well, he's AC
So,
Slater.
yeah.
AC Slater don't get you a star of fame, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
He wasn't even in Showgirls or
Are
anything.
you sure? I'm pretty sure Mario Lopez's star is gonna be right next to Dustin Diamonds.
Dustin Diamond was also in a porno. I mean, like, yo, he's got porno cred, doesn't he?
We got Ray J.
Am I
Is
saying
Ray
that wrong
J
or no?
in?
He does have porno cred, right? I'm just not.
Dustin
talking
Diamond
shit.
does. That is correct.
Yeah, because he was
You are
doing that
correct.
thing all the time when. Yeah, all right. All right.
Yeah.
Really?
So anyway,
All
so
right.
yeah, so this is what's gonna be. This is all gonna happen next year. But yeah, they announced it just recently. I'm happy Michelle Yao was on there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Who?
Hey, Carl Weathers.
I like her. Michelle Yao, the lady all the way on the left. She was in Crouching Tiger.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That's when
Everything
I first
Everywhere All at Once.
Yep.
But Carl Weathers.
Ooh.
He buried
Carl
the lead
Weathers,
there.
yeah.
Carl Weathers.
He was just here in the great state of Michigan about
He
a
was?
month ago.
Absolutely.
All right, let's move and see what we got here.
Move along. So another movie coming out is a Beanie Baby called The Beanie Bubble. Zach Galifianakis, Elizabeth Banks are starring in this movie, and it's all about the Beanie Baby craze.
He-
Yeah.
Galifianakis looks weird.
Hold on.
Weird.
What the fuck, Joe?
Patty,
Ring the bell!
Oh my God.
can we try to keep it at least within the last century?
So this movie is actually going to be out in about 3 weeks in theaters, limited release, and then we'll be streaming on Apple TV the following week. So if you want to read or watch the story about the rise and fall of Beanie Babies, here you go.
Dude, if I have to have one more person try to sell me a collection of fucking Beanie Baby.
Well, you don't want them.
No.
They're not
give them
garage sale gold.
They
I
are
worked
not
for a shop who dealt with the Beanie Babies at the height of all this. We
Oh,
would
that shit
get
was crazy.
Daily price list. We would get an email, or no, it was a fax at the time. We would get
Yeah.
with the current list. Yeah, and we had to like throw the old one away, put the new one on the clipboard. The selling price and the buying price for
Legit.
each one of these things happened daily, and it was people were and oh man, I hated those customers so
Yeah,
much.
it's a crazy market.
It was nuts. All right,
And
let's
it was
talk
old,
about
it was a bunch of old Karens like Darth Lopez that were doing it too, and they were losing their money.
It was a lot of Karens. Some had children with them, and most did not.
Did most of them smell like cat pee?
I don't remember that. I can't.
That's
verify.
why Lopez.
I cannot confirm or deny. So I didn't want to step on Star Wars toes, but this is a this weekend. Either we don't know which day. There will be
Probably
some
be
new
before Sunday
Ahsoka
night at
footage
9.
released. Yeah, they're probably going to wait for that because it is going to be possibly on Sunday. There's
fucking Joe. Sorry.
oh my God.
Yeah, this is good. Good.
Studio showcase at the Essence Fest in New Orleans. So they're going to be talking about the Haunted Mansion, Star Wars Ahsoka, and the Disney's new animated film Wish. Rosario stars in both Haunted Mansion and Ahsoka, so she'll be there to present the footage. Oh my God.
It's true. It's true. This is facts.
Wow.
Facts.
Interesting. Did not know that.
Yes.
I feel shocked.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. There's a Beanie Baby in my house, at least one that I own. I will admit, it's a turtle. I like turtles, so
I found a little bag of them. and I listed
Turtles.
them, but I
it was
thought-
from a McDonald's Happy Meal from like I don't know there back then.
I like turtles.
I do like turtles. Turtle. So anyway,
I like
Rosario will be there presenting for the Haunted Mansion stuff and the Ahsoka stuff. So that I don't know if it's going to be like what kind of footage it's going to be or what. But they will be, this Essence Fest will be live streamed on prime time from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time this
Jesus,
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it could be at any one of those times.
Essence.
that's a lot. That's 15 hours.
Yeah.
Who the hell
Maybe
watched all that?
it's the same stuff the whole time. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know much about it. But I saw the Ahsoka stuff, so I thought we would share.
Yeah, I'm watching Money in the Bank.
Oh yeah, that's this weekend too. Pluto,
I'm
24
down for
hour
this shit.
Godzilla channel.
Yeah,
I'm down for this.
Coming to
I'm gonna make
Pluto
you guys
TV.
watch this. We're gonna review these. I love this shit. I love it.
I will
love it.
watch any Godzilla movie at any time.
They
I'm
didn't-
right there
they-
with you.
I'm telling you right now,
I'm in.
they haven't made a bad one yet. Not Skull Island, great. Not a bad one yet.
Well,
Not a bad one yet, Pete.
Hey, just the Matthew Broderick one.
Pete.
When it wasn't really Godzilla. That's
Pete.
why they didn't make a Godzilla
Pete.
movie. They made like.
Pete.
Hey, I'm just saying that's the only
You
one.
shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
I already told you, buddy. Not a bad one. Not a bad
That one was not good.
We don't remember that one. We just say
We're
You can
even
remember it
going-
all you want, but just like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, that shit exists.
It's still there. So the original 1954 movie will be there, as well as the animated series from the late 90s. Then there's going to be 7 Godzilla films
nice.
that will be exclusive to Pluto TV, as you won't be able to find them streaming anywhere else. I'm guessing the movies have been out already, but you can't stream them anywhere except for this Pluto TV.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, you are right. You are
Yes.
right. You are right,
Totally
Joe.
agree.
The fucking breaks are fucking hell.
Yeah, that's how you get them for free.
It's not for
So,
free.
yeah, the commercials, yeah,
It's
it's your
for
time.
a 5-minute punishment that you got to
Yeah.
get in the middle of the movie.
So, but it's Godzilla news, so I thought that was cool.
Our
almost
buddy
love
with
my
the
Godzilla
ponytail
t-shirt.
and glasses loves Godzilla too, and is indoctrinating his nephew into it. So I actually sell him tons of Godzilla shit all the time.
No, we'll definitely have to do some coverage on some of this stuff. We'll do
Yeah,
some
absolutely.
Japanese vinyl or something too.
All right,
all right. Next
keep
up.
on moving. Futurama season 11,
fuck?
which I didn't know about. So they had a revival at Comedy Central for a little while, and then it got canceled again. And now they are coming back to Hulu, starting on July 24th. You're going to get an episode every week for the full season, and it's a brand new season. It's going to pick up where the previous season left off, completing, going on with plot threads and continuing previous stories and everything like that.
Play saver, Joe. Play saver.
So it's at least 2 seasons will be allegedly or reportedly being on Hulu. So this season 11 and 12 will be coming of Futurama, and hopefully it does well.
You're back again.
Back again, exactly. This is one show that I am embarrassed to say that I haven't watched. I watched a little bit of it, but I never got into it. You think that this?
I'm with you.
I'm a Simpsons guy, hardcore Simpsons fan, so this should have been a natural thing for me to watch, and I missed the beginning of it, and I never really got into it.
Exactly.
Thanks,
I'm
Planet
same way.
Comics.
Same way.
Yeah, so I will. I know I'll eventually get into it. I love this art style and I love the humor. So
I mean,
this is something that's
I
on my
never
list.
watched a ton of stuff like this, but Futurama is one of the ones. Like I didn't want if it was Futurama or Simpsons, I was putting on Futurama. To be honest with you,
Oh really?
watched
Yeah,
it.
I was
Yeah,
the
I
other
would-
way. I have so
Yeah,
much
I
more
would-
history with Simpsons. So
it was. Just,
That's
I mean,
all
the shit there. It was just funny. It was like their sarcasm and irony is fucking just off the charts. So it's a good show.
yeah, I got to get into
I
it.
don't know how some people are going to handle it nowadays because people are soft as they're
Oh,
very
yeah.
sensitive.
So yeah, well, starting in a couple of weeks, you'll be able to watch it, and like I said, one episode a week for the full season, which I don't know how many episodes there are. So
Interesting though.
yeah,
Oh boy.
keep on moving. What's next here? Ah, yes,
What the fuck?
to follow up with last week's
Bullshit.
about Pat Sajak retiring.
Bullshit.
Ryan Seacrest will now be the new host after Pat Sajak retires.
Erroneous! Erroneous! Erroneous on both counts.
He says that he cannot wait to continue the tradition of spinning the wheel
I don't give a fuck.
and working alongside the great Vanna
I
White.
haven't got time for this Mickey Mouse bullshit!
That's my favorite clip in all of the clips that we have. I love that one. Gary Oldman's the best.
See, now that's some bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, he was rumored. There was a couple other names up there, but they made a decision quickly on this one because of the whole Jeopardy debacle that they had a little while back with the producer that had bad things happening, and then the Ken Jennings, the Mayim Bialik, and all that. So yeah, so they quickly made a
It'd be a good
decision
transition,
and
Joe.
made it. Yeah. So
We took all Canadians' national treasure, like Trebek.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm just wondering, like, he doesn't have enough money. Like, what does he want to do the show for?
Why the fuck does he? Well, I mean, look.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know. I got nothing. I saw this and I figured I needed to follow up, but I don't need to necessarily talk about Wheel of Fortune anymore.
You don't talk poorly about Pat Sajak.
Get the fuck out of here. Somebody else, I said it myself.
You can't. I don't know. Whatever Pat Sajak said or did, shut the fuck up. He's a senior citizen, and shut the fuck up.
I love these little calm moments before the storm. It reminds me of Beethoven.
Seacrest out.
I wish. Hopefully.
So let's talk about a few comic things that we had this week. So, yeah, Dan Slott and Paco Medina will be launching Spider-Boy 1 series in November.
See, this is what you did. This is what you've done.
They promised us the origin last week, and they're not going to give it to us till probably issue 7 of this. They're not going to get it till next year now. So you guys are going to have to keep waiting till they give you little nuggets.
What comes first?
Yeah.
The final trilogy installment
What, is
beyond
there like
beyond
20,000 of these
Spider-Verse,
books
or the origin
rated
of
9.8
Spider-Man?
on the census? Good job, all you people. Thank you for doing this. You cannot complain about how shit comics are, how bad the market is, and everything else when you people do shit like this.
There's third prints of that Spider-Man 7 selling like crazy. I don't get it.
You people do stupid shit, and then you wonder why you have no money. All right, next up.
Keep going. Yeah, let's just give you some quick bam, bam, bam. Werewolf by Night will be returning almost exactly 1 year after we got the special on Disney Plus. So it will have Jack Russell and Elsa.
It's not bad.
Drops on September 13th.
I just wish
Not
you know what I do
disappointing,
wish? I wish they would, DC started to do this 13 plus thing. I wish they would just do a max title again, like a real max title. Because like they went to Black Label with DC is too much. They showed a penis and they're like, no more penises in comics. Got too many of these slapjackies too frilled up. So we got to do a plus 13 now. And I think they should do the same thing with Werewolf by Night because some of the stuff,
would do
this
well
would be
with
nice.
that format.
I think
Yeah,
it'd do well,
absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just kind of wish it was more than a one shot, though. One shot just feels like.
Does it say Werewolf by Night 1?
It's a one shot. I don't know what
It was. Does it say one shot and then one? I'm confused.
Well,
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know. That's what Solicit said. So I did this a few days ago.
sometimes.
I don't know. It's probably not going to be more than one issue. I mean,
That
it's just
sucks.
a one shot.
Well, they should do. Well, even if they do a one shot, they should do a plus 13. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So, and another comic news,
Oh boy.
Marvel has released
No.
a map for Fall of X. So can you click that button for me?
Yeah, what do we got? Oh, there we go.
Yeah. In an effort to try to explain some of the convoluted backstory and current crappy timelines, Marvel has given us a map for the X-Men.
Hold on now. That Apocalypse thing was actually pretty damn good. Now, was the previous shit?
Apocalypse
I didn't get to read it yet.
We showed it here. We reviewed it.
Oh, I thought you were talking. Oh, the Sinister one?
Yeah, the Sinister. I mean, the Sinister one. Not
Yeah,
the
no, because there's an Apocalypse book today. I didn't. Get
I
to
know.
read it.
I didn't get. I didn't
what
get to
I
be
thought
able
you
to cut it. I
meant.
didn't have time.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah. We
good.
did something different today, but
Oh.
we'll leave that one. We might do a back to back next week on the review of it.
Yeah, I know. All
But-
I'm saying, you got me disappointed now that I thought it was good.
Well,
We
no, the
don't know
Sinister
yet.
one was good. So don't say it's all bullshit. No, nobody wants to see. Dude, do you understand what? No, when they showed bat penis, everybody got all blushered up, so they couldn't do that anymore.
Yeah, and then they had to redo it and cover up Harley boobs because they
Yeah,
were-
so we didn't get titties because Kyle got all upset that he got aroused over seeing a bat penis. Remember, he was all excited about it. He started blushing now. Oh, hey, Kyle, how's it going?
Kyle.
Oh, what's up, dude? Hey, what's going on, bud? Anyways, so what I was saying is, yeah, I hope that this is like the reset, because they reset it and made it good with Hickman and all the titles, and then they ended up fucking that up. So hopefully we get a good reset here.
Yeah, this doesn't bode well for a reset when you have to have a map to tell you about your stories. I'm just saying.
I would agree, but what I'm saying is like maybe some of these stories. I mean, if you know, it says Fall of X, so I would assume they're gonna, I hear X Force is doing well. I assume they're gonna get rid of some of this other bullshit and clean it up.
Yeah, and the Uncanny
I don't
Spider-Man's going to be doing something.
Okay, shut up. You don't even read fucking X-Men books, so
Because of stuff like this. That's why I don't read it.
Dub reacts to the
Whoa,
X-Men map
let's
like Jedi in a Star Wars.
Hey, Mr.
timeline.
Mr. TMNT Jenkins got a bunch of turtles nobody gives a fuck about. Let's slow it down real quickly about how great your storylines have been. You had a team up with Batman and shit, and that was garbage. So
That was garbage.
86.
I didn't like it.
86.
I didn't like that either, but at least I can read the main storyline and it's okay.
Yeah, we should give it back.
Get rid of the map.
I'm all right.
Get rid of the map. Here we go. And oh yeah, so now there's a new company taking over Valiant Comics. They will be publishing Alien Books. Is a company out of New York that mainly does foreign books, from my understanding. I don't know. I'm not familiar with Alien Books.
Do they
But
do
they will
alien
be.
books?
I don't know if they're books about aliens. I'm not sure. But they say they are fiercely committed to publishing Valiant Comics and expanding our publishing line in ways that we've never seen before. They will be pushing the boundaries of comic book publishing.
Hold on, real quickly.
Yeah.
Sarth, I don't know what you and Pete got going on here. I don't. I'm not trying to play around with you guys. But
Erroneous on both counts.
he's the weakest. They are trying to make him stronger, but he is weak as shit. All right, go ahead. Does anybody care about this?
No, I don't care about this. And but Valiant has another, change.
I made a lot of money selling Valiant books, so I don't care about this at all.
Which
Valiant-
universe would you rather see brought back? The Valiant universe again, the Malibu Ultraverse, or the Cross-Gen universe?
Oh, actually, to be honest with you, Valiant was better than that. Oof.
Sure.
Oh. Huh?
I said, you sure?
Well, I mean, it has a lot.
I
It
don't know,
had
Prime
some.
was all right. If we go to Malibu.
Prime was not okay. No,
was
go
all
back and
right.
read Prime. No,
Nightman? No? Nightman do nothing for you?
no.
That TV
no.
show was terrible.
That was
Firearm?
no, hold on. That's the worst universe out of the three. Okay, so don't.
The
don't-
Ultraverse.
All right.
Yeah, the
Cross-
What about
Gen?
Ruse? We can go to Ruse and Sovereign.
Ultraverse is probably the worst. The problem with Valiant is it's like they're too much extra. You know what I mean? They're too extra. Like their fans are too extra. They're too extra.
They literally said, you know what would be cool? Let's take a ninja and put a K on it. We call him Ninjak. So what's his
That's
story?
our boy Joe Quesada.
That's
Well, he's a
too
ninja.
extra.
And we're going to call him Ninjak.
I came out later that it was actually
Okay.
called Ninja K. That's how we were supposed to pronounce it. Yeah, so Valiant was good with Mario
I like
books.
Archer
So
Armstrong.
I agree with you there, Black Spiders. The Mario, Zelda, all those early Nintendo
I
books
mean,
are
the
great.
Nintendo books. It wasn't Mario books.
The
that came out
Nintendo
with
books, I
Nintendo
apologize. You're
books.
right. Yeah, Nintendo books.
It's hard to separate the two.
Yeah.
Well,
And then,
considering
I mean, I
they
don't
came
know.
out with Super Nintendo first and the Game Master and everything else, and then they came out with the Mario books, and then they came out with Zelda. I would say Nintendo.
And then also later, so I will admit I have bought some Valiant books in the past few years, and Raza was doing covers for Exo Manowar for a little while. So I was picking up all those. I'm a fan of the Raza, so I was picking up his covers. But I haven't read a single book of Valiant.
Oh, there is BK. I wish BK was in private chat. I don't know what it is, but apparently no.
Oh, gotcha.
That's the problem with it. I mean, no offense. Whatever happened, I bet you it's serious, so I'm not joking about that part. But whatever the creator had, I doubt that's the problem with the Ultraverse. It was also dog shit. So like it was like it's like what happens if fucking dipshit took Wade Wilson from Slade Wilson and actually admits it and then comes up with a shittier version of Wade Wilson. Like that's pretty much what happened.
Yeah. Let's get on the toys.
Just
Instead
a
of
couple-
running down old comic book universes that nobody really cares about.
Couple of
There's
quick
people
toy
that care
notes today.
Valiant. Go ahead.
So Volvo is crossing over with Hasbro to make a Optimus Prime based on the Volvo cab and trailer.
Oh, that Prime Cap crossover sucked.
I don't like this cab. I don't care for the way this looks. But
Fuck a
G1
Volvo.
Decos.
You know anybody that drives a Volvo?
I used to know a guy that drove a Volvo in college, and he was super excited when he saved up money to buy that Volvo.
I knew one dude that drove a Volvo. He crashed that Volvo, and then he stole another Volvo. That's all.
Well, why the hell does it have two windshields? Look at his
I'm
chest
really-
and then look
I
at his
mean, like,
leg.
That's the only dude out of all the people I ever known. Pete, you know anybody drives a Volvo?
Currently?
Ever?
No. I think my wife had a Volvo.
I know a
for
lot of
short time.
motherfuckers.
From
I've
her
known
uncle or
one
something.
dude ever to drive a Volvo.
Well, she's
Same
not a
here.
dude.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are they targeting this to?
I don't know, but why the hell is
Wow.
there two windshields? Look at his legs. The legs are the front of the cab, but then his chest is also the front of the cab. That shit don't make no
Oh
sense.
yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing.
What you? Let's start with point A. Nobody knows a motherfucker who drives a Volvo. Why the fuck do we have a Volvo Prime?
Because Volvo paid to have it done. That part's not confusing.
The point.
I don't know why they think that's going to sell more Volvos to people.
Sell more toys. Period. No, some more. Nobody buying it. Who the fuck buys a Volvo? What I'm saying is, like, when they put the Camaro, they made what's his name, yellow guy, Bumblebee, a fucking
Bumblebee,
Camaro. I get that. There's a whole bunch of dudes that rip their shirts off and smell like fucking ashtrays and are like, yeah, flabby as shit or got long hair. They drive fucking R-Rocks and shit. And they're like, yeah, fuck yeah, Bumblebee, Camaros. I wish I could afford one. Yeah, man. I get that shit. Perfect match. You can sell that shit because then they all buy the little Bumblebee Camaro and shit. And then they can never put it back. And they come up to your shoulders and go, hey, man, you know how I fixed this? Look, I took it apart and I can't put it back to Camaro. Get that. By the way, that was a very tough fucking Transformer. But my point is, who the fuck is buying this? You don't make toys not to sell them.
I don't know. Maybe Volvo commissioned it to give it away to their people or something. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Volvo came up with this idea.
Yeah. Well, either way, you'll be able to purchase it in September of 2023, later this year, for $54.99.
Oh, it is a split window. Huh?
Or I will not.
Where at? $9.99 at Ollie's?
50, yeah. Diamond Select is putting out a Darkwing Duck and Negaduck deluxe figure box set. Both you have to get both, and they come with about 5 inches tall.
We found the one dude with a Volvo, bro.
Yeah, one guy.
There's more than one. They do sell them.
Dude, where?
They're not out of business like a lot of cars.
bro, that you don't see them out here. You see Subarus. I mean, where I live now, you see like there's like 90, like everybody owns a Tesla out here, but
it's like Swedish or something, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're not gonna see a lot.
Yeah.
It's the idea.
dude, fucking Kias are made in fucking Korea, but we see them motherfuckers everywhere.
Yeah, got 2 of them out front of
Yeah,
my
but
house.
they're made for
You buy
this
Kias?
market.
My wife.
5-inch scale, fully posable, removable hats, swappable heads, extra set of hands, and accessories.
What are you gonna
$49.99,
press these dudes to do?
and no to look at each other and fight each other.
$50 for this is kind of ridiculous.
$50, yeah, or Diamond Select. So, and I think that's all the news that we have.
Yes, that is it. That is it.
And that's it for the news. Thank you for watching.
Holy shit, that was a long ass news. But it was a fun news. Good job.
Yeah.
Well,
Done
he
with
went
that,
on
say.
sidetracks, telling stories about.
Technically, it was a shorter number of slides, but it took us longer to get through it.
Yeah. For various reasons.
Various reasons, correct.
I will tell you.
We spent 5 minutes on the hot dog guy before we even started the news, so don't forget that.
Hot dog. Oh, the guy still like that. Yes, yeah.
Here's a guy.
I'm giving up. That's how I know I'm old. I'm just done with like if you come in and you like. I'm not saying like, bro. If you're outside sweating your ass off, and you got outside swamp ass stank, and you're in a gas station, cool, bro. We good. I'll choke that down. But if you fucking smell like I've been in my fucking house all day long for the last 32 years and I smell like cat piss and I can't smell it anymore and it is making people's eyes water, I'm not holding that shit down. I am coughing and saying, holy, that smell. Oh my God. I'm done. Can't do it.
Sorry, Kyle. I'll try to do better.
What are we doing now? All right.
Yeah. Well, what do you want to get to next?
I'll get to comics and then I got to cut some stuff real quickly. So then, yeah, I guess, what do we have? What do we have?
I can open the cards when you do the cutting thing.
Okay, yeah. Because I got to get I think I got the video up and then we can do Family Feud Stank Fest. All right. So I decided to do Blue Book number 5.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to do, I was going to do, we might move it till next week too. I might do World 3.
World Tree. That's right.
I just the scanner I couldn't get all the stuff scanned in today, so did Blue Book. Blue Book tells the end of the story. I really thought about this one too. I was going to do it the other week because I don't know if you heard what happened. Was it in Arizona where those kids were saying like they saw a UFO and then it definitely wasn't a UFO because they got all the footage around, but they were telling everybody the same thing. And it has something to do with these two people's stories. So these were like the first major UFO seer people. And even like they had a friend who was a doctor and he hypnotized them. Oh no, we're not doing Spider-Man.
Not until November.
Anyways, so that even the friend was like, "Hey, dude, I think like it's good that you're like protecting your wife and all, but it seems like you've heard her story a bunch of times because you guys are exactly repeating the exact same thing." And he's like, "I don't care. I want to get laid, so I'm going to do whatever she says."
They were just propping up the GI Joes that were there.
Huh?
The photo journals.
I don't know.
The old school,
anyways,
the Golden Age books. The pictures all the
so
Golden
it tells the rest of the story how she went around and they just after that were like, "Hey, let's tell everybody stories." And then the word starts spreading more and more. And then after that, finally some dude's like, "Cool, I need to write an article." So he writes an article and then it becomes very popular. And then they decide to write a book for themselves. And there's a lot of people who are like, "Oh shit. Yeah, this could be real." But then it also kind of says after their book in the newspaper article, people started telling the exact same story that these people experience. Like when you think about what an alien looks like, they're kind of the people who, formulated the whole I saw UFOs and alien shit. So, good for them. But he died really young, 46. Ooh, that stinks. He have like a hemorrhage in his head. And at one point people were, the sad part, we shouldn't say. Well, they don't say it in here because this is kind of like the thing, but like a lot of people were saying that it was because of the aliens, because of the radiation. That's not the case. He had a hemorrhage thing. So then she lived on, but then some school teacher was like, "Look, dude, I think this is cool. I'm going to find out."
Carl Sagan?
Yeah, well, that is Carl Sagan. Yeah. She goes, "No," she goes, "So I'm just going to take all these dots that the old lady keeps putting out there, and I'm going to try to match them up So she made some 3D model that turned out to be incorrect, but she ended up sending it to, I mean, legitimately, she sent it to a legitimate like astronomy place, and the person's like, well, in like, you know how newspapers work where they have the opinion post or whatever the fuck at the end, and people are like, oh, you can't, that's not real news. It's like, no, dipshit, it's the fucking opinion. It's not,
it's their editorial.
It's the motherfucker's opinion. It's an editorial, right? Or an editorial section, right? So they put in the editorial section because they did there. People were like, oh, this has got to be legit. But so then Carl Sagan had to come out and be like, yo, so here's the thing, dude. You could fucking put random dots on a piece of paper anywhere and then try to find some place and you might be able to match it up. Like, dude, you could match it up somewhere, somehow. Yeah. He's like, you got a pretty good shot of it matching up, pretty close to, if you just move this one here, put the hole there. He's like, no offense. Like, and he, in the, because the what the hell is the name of the original book? The blue papers or the blue book that they put out. It is supposed to be
Project
very
Blue Book.
Yeah, of these people, which it is. They don't say it, but when Sagan said it, they're kind of like, because he was all like, this isn't science. That's not what he did. He was like, hey, listen, I hear this, and he explained it very nicely. But you know what I mean. So school teacher got that one wrong, maybe, but it didn't matter. Old lady died happy. Still she was like, every week she saw aliens. She never got molested by him again, but like she'd see him all the time. Every time she had a speaking thing coming up, she's like, yeah, I just ran into 6 aliens. They're flying out there the other day. She lived to be old as shit. So like that kind of took
a saucer. Looks good.
That guy took off some of the like alien radiation thing because like, I mean, her husband unfortunately passed away really young, like 40 something years old. But she, I think, almost lived to be like 100 years old. But then they were like, all the aliens injected her with some type of shit. Or 2004, so she lived to be 85. It says here right in the page. And then they just did some other bullshit. What is she wearing? Bikini there?
Did they start the whole probing thing?
Yeah.
It's just because their husband.
Okay. So like some of the stuff that
alien probes.
They weren't. They were the first ones that said they were the first reported of actually officially being probed, taking out of fantasy magazines. And it is very interesting what happens though. It's like their story's interesting. It's very interesting because of where they were. It's very interesting because the type of couple they were was not. I mean, she was 85 when she passed away. Take 85 years out of that and think about that. Like they were in their 20s when they were married and they were interracial couple. So like what they already had to go through probably wasn't the best. This did bring them to, but there was a lot of stuff that was very interesting on how they would. I actually think that she truly 1000% believed this. And you saw the husband, and I think the psychiatrist had said it eventually, is like she had told him the stories of her quote unquote dreams for so long that he would fall asleep to it, and eventually he would believe it happened to him too. Like that's just kind of how it works. And it's a very interesting study of mine. And then just how like the groups form, and it really became, like before that, sci-fi books were okay popular, but when they came out with the article and shit, and when they started going on talking tours, then all of a sudden you got a lot of your good sci-fi shit out of there. You know what I mean? You got a lot of good sci-fi content fucking coming out, real great shit, stuff that we still have today. And actually they say this in the Blue Book. They say this in some other articles too on it and everything else. A lot of sightings you see today or reports have a lot of the elements that came out of the book that these two had written, and which was, what the hell is the name of the book? The Interrupted Journey. A lot of the same elements that you hear nowadays when we report this, like it's just so mentioned those kids and everything. A lot of stuff they said, same shit in the journey. 8 to 10 foot aliens, froze when we saw them, blah, 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 circles, lights, whole 9 fucking yards, right? Now, with those ones, they took the cameras around the house, ain't shit land there. Nobody was like, none of the shit was fucking true. But like for all the stuff you see, these people, and I swear I do believe she believes 100%. She believed 100%, and eventually had her husband did too, that they were probed by aliens. 100%. Because some of the stuff they went through, you wouldn't go through if it wasn't just for the fame. I mean, I have no doubt in my mind that that's the case. So next up, we were going to do X-Men, but Pete didn't read it. So I decided to do something else they didn't read. But I do the whole thing. because the damn thing is a whole like hardcover thing. But I decided to do some a skit because
Well, it's old, right?
Huh? What?
Isn't this old?
Yeah, I don't know. I just did it because I was like, yeah, fucking skit. Yeah, but I think they came out with a new version of it this week.
Oh,
For some reason, it was like one of the top ones read on the internet. Yeah. It's long as shit. They give you a big fucking whole little explanation here thing about everything else. I'm like, whatever. I've never read before, so I was like, this doesn't appeal to me. Apparently, Wolverine's there. Some girl touches him, and he goes, yeah, and gets flipped out to someplace. And there's twins. And they're like, oh, yeah, did you bring him? He's like, yeah, but I can't find him. So then he's got to fight this little thing, and he can't beat it up. Then there's a robot says like, yeah, dude, you got to blow up their little like circular thing or some shit, right? And he's like, okay, cool. That's what I got to do. And then he falls down or whatever. And the big robot starts carrying him to the people under the ground. And they're like, listen, we're from the future. And we brought you out here because we got all this problem with these little fucking mutant type things. And he's like, oh shit. And they're killing people. And now they're in here. And then they give us like a ton of words about how they were mutants. And then the genes spilled over. And it was all great till they turned into zombie mutants and they can't reproduce. And that's where I stopped. Oh, no, he killed that thing. And that's where I stopped that fucking thing. Because
this is 20 years old. That's why. It's old.
It's okay. I still repeat it. We can go back and do.
I know we
didn't
can
have
do
Marvel
stuff.
this week.
A brand new deluxe edition was released this week.
Yeah,
there we go. Thank you very much.
The yellow cover was the.
So that's what I did. I
Yep.
fucking called it back. So pick up that big ass thing. I'm not gonna give the whole thing away. It costs you like $60. Read the fucking thing. All right.
You
It's
can also
fucking
buy it in paperback for $18 if you want.
yeah. Okay, but it's also $60. It's very interesting. It's
The art's pretty
art-
cool, but
yeah. If you like the art, I don't like the
get
ort
the
that much.
regular ones out of
But
Dollar General,
I kind of did like once they started giving me the beginning part. I was really worried about, but once I got here and they started explaining that they're mutant zombie type things, I was like, oh, this is all good. So it was pretty good.
You sure? I thought you were going to say you were intimidated by those large paragraphs that they had on the sides of those panels.
I was too. But then I started
That's a
reading
lot
them.
of
I was
words.
like,
What are they
I was
doing
like,
here?
God damn, why am I reading this fucking big ass bullshit book? And I was like, no, this is fucking good. And I was like, oh, this is kind of
Art's pretty good. I do remember this. Art's actually pretty good. If you like the Japanese.
Yeah, dude.
like
So yeah, they also talk about how they can't reproduce and shit like that, and then that they got to like take over people. So it's like it's like every part of like the like post-apocalyptic books that you know, like zombie or parasites or they combine them all fucking together, vampire type shit. It's fucked, but it's good. If you like that shit, read it. If not, fuck off. All right, or it can fuck off. Who cares? Then I decided to read because I'm like, what the fuck is City Boy, and why isn't anybody talking about it? And now I know why. It's 13 plus. It's called City Boy. This is number 2. This came out of remember when they did the Wildstorm thing?
Yeah,
this is one of the
he's
characters
like
that
a
came.
Jack Hawksmore, like
Yeah, they're one of the kids that came out of
follow-up
Wildstorm.
or sidekick, I guess.
Yeah. So this is one of the kids that came out of Wildstorm, right?
I didn't understand his shit when Grant Morrison came out with that. Oh, he's connected to cities. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know.
Oh yeah. So here they'll explain it. Why
do you choose?
Bro? So I was gonna do
Okay, go ahead.
Tech 1074. Well, once again, we had a bunch of problems today. So that text once, but you just fuck off, or we could just fuck off with comics today. All right, City Boy. They have this little flashback, and the whole reason they're having this flashback is because they can explain his powers for the third fucking time now, in literally 3 months. Yeah, he gets picked on, but he wishes he could have some connection with the city, and somebody tells him that his mom's fucking somebody in Gotham City, and they don't like kids. So he gets in a fight with him.
Sense.
I swear to God. I
don't believe you. I believe you.
That's what it says. All right. So then all of a sudden he gets shocked, and then some old homeless dude's getting beat up. Not old, it's his buddy. But either way, in there they call him an old homeless dude, and it's by like one of the gangsters in the city. And then all of a sudden he just goes crazy, but he goes crazy while he's being. So this is the fucked up part. It's actually taking place at 2 points. So he is strapped down and having a fight later down the road, like in like a day. And he's also, but they don't tell you that shit. But he's also having a real fight at the time, being kidnapped. Okay, so then he's there and he's about to kill the fucking mob boss. He fucking deals with the building. They explain his powers again for the second fucking book in a row, because you couldn't figure out his powers. The first one where he could just pick up shit and fucking control buildings and shit, but whatever. He then finds a knife. He's gonna stab the fucking what?
That make no sense.
Right, I agree. He's gonna stab. He's gonna stab the
Why
mob
they gotta
boss.
be a city? What does it mean?
So he can pick up buildings in cities. So if
Well,
you
yeah,
take
if you're
him
in the
out of
suburbs,
the
apparently.
city, like in the country, he's powerless.
No, because no, it gets better. He has more powers. But as you can see by the second panel, he's having a flashback to when he was a kid. This could be a flashback, but I think it's a flash forward to a day in the future. And then he's a or that's current, and then he's having a flashback to the previous day. So
What's this,
it's
Tarantino?
flashback to child, current day, flashback to when the previous day, or that could be a flashback even further, which we learn later with the doctor scene. Then he gets a knife, says, "I'm going to stab you," but then he can see all the bad shit the guy does. He starts to freak out, and he's like, "Fuck!" The guy pulls a gun on him. He's like, "Ah, now I'm going to kill you because my head's all fucked up." And then the homeless guy's like, "No, do it!" And then all of a sudden, boom! Another bad mobster comes in with a mustache, and the dude's like, "Hey, man, you're not supposed to be shooting him on my blah 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 blah." He's like, "Dude, I saved your life. Shut the fuck up." And then see, now we've got him strapped up. So if you go look at this panel right here, look second frame, second panel. That looks like the doctor, right? Right. And that looks secure. But then they actually, if you look at the TV, that's him being tortured again. So we don't know if this is hit because now the doctor relays the story. Oh, you could control fucking buildings and you haven't used anything with it, which we already know because they mentioned it like 8 times and they mentioned 20 times in the last book. They mentioned the annual fucking thing they did.
You still haven't
And
mentioned Darkseid.
Oh, yeah. Well, then he takes him through here. He's like, "This is what we really want you to do with your powers." And then the kid goes, "Who do you work for?" And he's like, "Him." Darkseid, apparently he's him. So he works for Darkseid. And they're like, "Look, you got to blow up the fucking Earth pretty much." And then all of a sudden he turns Gotham into not Gotham. He turns, what's the one fucking, where's
Metropolis?
Yeah, Metropolis into a fucking avatar because he can do that too. That's another power he has. So now he can pull up avatars. He can also touch things and like get ghosts out of that shit. So he's got like 3 powers. So now the avatar's going around. The doctor's like, "Oh, this is great. Yeah, great. They're like, we gotta shoot him or else." He's like, "No, don't shoot him. My glasses are sideways." And then he's like, "Oh shit, here comes this avatar." And then kaboom, skaboom. What could that red thing be? Oh, wait, it's Superman. But they already used that skaboom thing the last time when the other mobster guy shot him. So I was fucking confused, but fuck ever. This story's fucking trash.
I don't understand a word you just said.
Yeah, well, read the book then, bro. This is what I got.
I don't think I will. I'm good.
Blam, blam, blam. Boom. Yeah. Okay. So we reviewed shit this week. Enjoy the shit comic reviews.
Just you can't blame Pete for it this
Exactly. I don't want to hear shit about what
No,
I picked.
It was not
Hey,
Pete's
I
fault.
get it.
No. Because
Not
actually,
Pete's
me
fault.
and Pete,
Why you had to pick the dragon?
yeah.
But-
Pete knows what happened. Me and
don't-
Pete picked some of the same
don't say
books.
shit.
Yeah, no, it ain't Pete's fault. This ain't Pete's fault. This was a shit show waiting to happen. And then the only books I could pick were shit books. Because, well, you know what I did? I went by what I normally do is that I do our opinions,
the ranking. I got
some of the stuff we read, and then the rankings. So the books that sold best weren't on the viewed best books. The only books that were viewed best, dude, that fucking shit book we just reviewed was viewed best. It was in the top 10 this week for viewed for today.
Well, it's because don't forget DC comes out a day early, so that's why they get a head start.
Yeah, but 1074 wasn't out yet.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know why either. But if 1074 was well out, like way more people bought that.
Yeah,
and then
I actually started reading that, and I'm a little lost because I'm a few issues behind, so I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So we'll say that about tech. I started, and I'm like, what?
I swear to God.
I swear to God.
I swear to God.
Did I say I swear to God? Look, man, I'm telling you, I didn't have a lot of options, so I hope you all were entertained because that's the bullshit we had today. That's the bullshit.
That was something.
All right. As I get ready and pull up some videos here, do we want? Okay. Well,
you want me to open those? I can open.
Hold
the
on.
cards
No. We might be playing Family Feud here real quickly.
Oh, you want to do Feud first?
Well, let's see if I can download this video. Okay. I'm going to download, but I have to hit mute on this video. I do not know what these videos are. I just know they're of the venue. Let me explain something. Can we talk about this con real quickly and how many things went wrong in this con?
Well, you guys can.
I can, but I have to first preface it with I was talking to a good friend of ours. Oh, Brad's Comics. I was talking to Brad's Comics.
I was talking for a while.
We were talking about maybe some friends of Dubs who run shows, maybe some friends of mine who run shows, a lot of shows throughout the nation, right? We were talking about a lot of them, and I was like, hey, dude, the one thing about Astronomicon that I want to make sure everybody is very, very clear with, the way they run this show, they are the best. There's no better. There's absolutely no better than the guys that run it. One of the guys from Twisted, the manager from whatever that group is, Jamie, because I mean, for years, I did not know that Jamie put on makeup and was in like whatever type of band Twisted is. I did not know that was Jamie.
Same here.
Jamie's good. But their people, they have like the whole squad that runs their like music shit. They run this. And I got to tell you, they fucking are the greatest people ever to vendors, ever. They treat you good. I know that there's a story that one guy one time. About? Yeah, as Astronomicon. I know there's a guy who missed a signing one time because he just couldn't get out there. And those dudes came up and were like, fuck it. And they gave him, where'd that one go? Oh, shit. All right. Anyways, they gave him the stuff they gave him the difference. They gave him the shit that was in there. They leave enough space in the eye. They had a complaint about how tight the aisles were one time. They made the aisles bigger and took less stuff. Now they did up the price on the tables a little bit. That's okay. This 6.5, 6.0, Kevin Smith didn't show up. That was 5 months ago. They did another show, but this time instead of jacking the vendors for another, they reduced the price on each booth. So if you want to come, you can come again. You got enough
for the 6.5. They did a little bit of a
bargain. Give the vendors a break. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, instead of other shows that do 2 a year and you get hit up on both of them, they gave some of the vendors a break, man. They really are good. They know what's going on, and they do care. They honestly care. They don't fuck around, but they care. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they put on a good show.
I can respect that.
This con was located in Livonia, Michigan. It's at least once a year. This one, like I said, they had one and that you couldn't go. We enjoyed going. It's fun. This is something else I'll say. I will make fun of people, but I'm not going to make fun of any of the people on camera because I don't want to do that. We're going to talk about imaginary people like the lady. So okay. Also, we had that week, I had 2 friends pass away. So I had 2 wakes and we had the fireworks thing and I get to Astronomicon. And when I wake up in the morning, I mean, it took me 3 hours, a lot of water, and 2 liquid IVs, and I finally felt okay. I might, if I had a passive breathalyzer, I could probably pass it. The night before, I drank till I couldn't fucking see. So, you know what I mean? I had a case of the High Life bottles, of course, because that's the only way you can drink the High Life. I also consumed about a half a fifth of a special Maker Mark. Yeah, the champagne and beer. On the legs, champagne and beer goes down like water. So. Yeah. So either way,
drink that. I remember being around the house when I was a kid.
Yeah, dude, fun. It's the best. But yeah, so this con's there. It's fun. I know some of the boys. We gotta get some of the guys out there one time because it's definitely a great con. There's not tons of comic vendors, but we'll show you around real quickly. I actually want to start this off by showing you because I tried to explain like the atmosphere there, and I kind of shot it early. I will say I went on the last day. There was like for 2 hours while I was there. I also had to wait for Dub because Dub was way late, but while I was there, there's like 2 hours where it got really busy. I started selling stuff. I'll talk about some of the stuff too. I haven't edited any of these videos. Let's just see what it says, and I definitely have to mute them because I know there's all types of stuff going on. All right, so there's the bar. They have a full ass bar at this thing. This is like, I think the doors didn't even really. Huh? Yeah. No. That's what I was trying to tell you about the ambiance. It's not like it was. It's not like the ambiance is the best. Oh man, neither is this photo shooting, but it's all right. That guy from Clerks was there like the whole time, and then this is the line for Lita. Okay. This is where look. This is where what smell is it came. So I walked down here. I have this muted, but right here, you see me kind of stopping. What?
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill, yeah.
Yeah, but did you see where I stopped and I backed up for a second? Stopped because my eyes started fucking watering.
Because there was a smell, huh?
There was a smell so fucking bad, but it wasn't like So we're gonna play Jeopardy of what's that smell, because what I ended up doing is going back to the booth. I sent 5 other people down there. They're like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "They're like, are you upset because of something else?" I said, "No." I said, "I'm gonna go there later to this little thing that they were doing."
Those two holding court at the bar.
Yeah, no, yeah. I was like, I'm not upset about that. I'm like, my eyes are watering, and I almost threw up. That's what made me come back, because you gotta go try to identify the smell. So I took out my clipboard, I wrote it down on paper. We're gonna play what they came back with, because it wasn't just one smell; it was a combo. And we're gonna play we're gonna play Family Feud style top opinions of what the steak was, right? Damn, I should have fast forwarded. These were going. Yeah. So Lena was there. It was pretty popular.
Like a casino.
Also, at this time, Kevin Smith had just been announced that it was open to the general public. So, like, the line for Kevin Smith, because he was doing personal things in the thing. Oh, that was his daughter. Nobody ever lined up for her, unfortunately. That guy back there is creepy as fuck.
Harley?
No. Yeah, Harley was there. But there's a guy that dresses up like Freddy Krueger, and I swear he stepped out front of our booth, and there was 2 ladies that were down low, and he just stands there to try to be awkward. I was like, dude, it's about time you move on. Like, you're more than awkward. You're just creeping him out. There was tons of like, so it's also kind of a different con too, right, Dub? Like, it's not, there's Brad, there's comics. I sent him for some of the smells.
Yeah, it's some comics.
I sent that guy to go get out some of the smells too. I mean, he has comics, obviously, and we sold some. Oh, that Hulk's,
but not just comics, though.
Yeah, but his main sellers, dude. I'll show you what it was, but there's a poster there. But like, if you've got that stuff there, well, his stuff that sold pretty much some comics, but mainly like wrestling stuff. So those LJ figures sold a lot. Yeah, we're gonna see what the Brock was cooking. Oh, there's Gramps with lamps. I got a better shot of them later.
Oh my God, my cousin actually bought stuff from him.
Onions.
No, see, there's like a buffet out there. Look at this dude right here. Yeah, America, buddy. America. Just leave it on America. Let's see what this other one is. There's one where I come in from the beginning. Oh, they can't do that. I try not to show you. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is still coming from the same side. I was trying to get something over here. I couldn't remember. Oh, that's what it was. This guy on the other, these were fake minifigs. Yeah, but they're the fake ones, Pete. So this one's for you.
Yeah, no, it's not for me. It's for my son. He loves just playing with them, so I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but the guy on the other side had random bags, and it was like Marvel bag. It was kind of smart. There were $20 bags.
Dude, mystery packs.
Mystery packs, yeah.
Yeah, it was like 10. You got 10 for $10. You got 10 Marvels, 10 DCs, or 10 Star Wars. They had
for figures, for figs.
Yeah, minifigs.
Yeah, minifigs. They did it too.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sorry about guys. I know my camera footage is usually fucking horrible, but like if I didn't drive, I'd say I'm drunk. I'm hungover at this point. I'm looking at my clock going, shit, when's Dub getting here? Because I might be throwing up in the bathroom. Oh, here they are. Yeah, so we do this. These are the mystery packs. That's what I was going for. $20. You get a whole bag. That guy was walking around like a pimp. Oh, they had the signature stuff back there when you got stuff signed. That's kind of cool. I was sweating so fucking bad. Dude.
Did you scan that QR code?
No.
God, no.
They were making balloons. They kept popping them all the time. We could go through. Who else was? I think I was trying to see somebody if they showed up. I don't know. Oh, that's Buff Bagwell. Hold on. Did I get a picture of him? I hope I did. That's probably who I was trying to get. Oh shit, I really messed this up. I was trying to get a picture of Buff. He looks really bad.
Demolition right there.
Demolition was right there. Yeah. They look bad, but they're old. But that's Buff Bagwell, and he did not look buff. He just looked baggy.
Demolition was cool when I was a kid.
Yeah. Demolition was so cool there. They actually were
fucking
really
old.
Cool. Dude, so people love them. A lot of people got shit signed by them.
Yeah.
They were really cool.
That guy got a dog?
Yeah, fucking people with dogs.
I saw multiple dogs in this place.
Yeah.
Why do you bring a dog to a con?
Man, fucking people bringing.
That just seems like a pain in the ass. Like, they got to go to the bathroom. Like, what benefit do they bring? It'd be like,
dude, I didn't even walk through the con with my ankle weight. Hey, he's right. Hey, no. I'll give Blue Beetle this. I was like this. I was drinking stuff on this end and just carrying the fucking camera like this. He's right. if you look where the camera's shooting, it's shooting right down here underneath my pecs. Oh, so this is cool. Hold on. This is kind of cool though. So you see that C-3PO and R2-D2? They're like a plastic, but it's almost like a chalk. They're the Brazilian figures for the cartoon when it came out.
Oh, the droids.
Yeah, the droids, dude. They're really cool. He had some cool figs. I actually sold. I sold the Ugnaught. I sold like 3 of these figures for him. And the guy said, "I'm going to drill holes in them and put them on a crystal." I go, dude. The Ugnaught had everything. It had like the case. And it had everything. And he's like, "What do they do?" Yeah, there's the Ugnaught right there. I ended up selling it later on. He's like, I was like, "It's an Ugnaught." He's like, "A what?" I go, "An Ugnaught." I was like, and I explained what he's like, "Oh." He's like, "Cool. I think they look familiar." I go, "You guys know one because you're wearing a Mandalorian shirt." So like, I explained who it was in that show, and they're like, "Oh," I was like, "But that's not what they typically did. They were like pretty much slaves." So,
where do you place the Road Warriors shtick in the midst of that?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Road Warriors did really well.
I don't always say no Demolition greater than Legion of Doom.
Oh, Legion of Doom is better than Demolition. Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, not according to AOA, and I just said, where do you put?
Oh well, he doesn't know what he's talking about, dude. We sold the shit out of these little version, the little plastic ones with the LJMs or whatever.
Oh, the little guys, like they have the
sold the shit out of the little guys. So this is kind of cool,
cartoony looking.
I'm like, yo, what up?
Well, you got a wall.
I got a wall. I got Brad's wall for you. You got some Captain Planet, Ghostbusters. He's solid. He'll always work with you too, which is nice.
Hey, motherfucker! I'm trying to watch The Lost Boys.
What? You want The Lost Boys? You want that book?
No, I have the.
This is it. This is cool. And I was about to buy this, and some dude, I was like,
Andre?
Oh, fuck. No, it's a fucking
whole poster.
It's the whole poster.
Oh,
I was like thinking about like,
fuck.
How did I get in the car? Like, I was tired and hungover. And some dude, like 2 minutes after I stopped recording this, some dude's like, "Hey man, how much will you do on the poster?" I'm like, fuck. I was like, all right. So I was like, "Brad, will we do X amount?" Because I think he had 125. I was like, he's like, "Will you do 115?" I was like, "Yeah, probably." I was like, "Brad, will we do 115?" He's like, "Yeah." Dude bought the poster. I was like, "Congratulations, dude. That's like a good thing's dope as shit."
Yeah.
Then we put up another poster. We put up that other poster when they had on the ground. What the fuck was that thing? I can't remember. I just saw it a minute ago. Whichever one this one was is over here. The WrestleMania one or whatever. Put that one up. Yeah. This WWF one. I sold that one like 30 minutes later. I mean, it seemed like 3 hours because I was fucking sweating like a hog. But yeah, they died a sad death, but they were fucking great, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe, knock it off.
Don't go down the Dom path.
But you know what? Okay, so I'm sitting in Brad's booth right before, like, it was right before the guy asked for the poster. Right after I shot this. This lady, this grandma showed up. She was wearing. The only reason why I know what it's wearing is because she was literally right. We might have actually passed her. She's wearing red shorts, and I'm gonna throw up.
Tan pants and red shoes.
No, red pants, and I think she's whatever. But she was a grandma, and she ended up going front, and this is why she spread. Like you know what I'm saying? Like she's in football stance, like she's ready. You know, 3 points.
G.I. Joe 155 next to the Bane.
Oh, he sold a bunch of titty books too.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Oh yeah, he sold a bunch of them.
Oh, you got
like
Ultraman too.
Yeah. It's a good shit. Oh shit, there she was over to the right. Okay, so right after this is shot, she's like, "Oh man," she goes, "Oh man." She turns because she was looking the other way. Turns, she gets in the 3-point stance. Takes her hand like this and claws into the front end and starts digging to town, bro. And I'm like, dude, come the fuck on, man. Like, what the fuck? So I'm like, Brad, dude. He's like, oh, god damn it. So I was like, ugh, so gross. But yeah.
And then she started touching all of our books.
No, she was going the other way. She was trying to hide because whoever she was talking, whatever she wanted on the other side, I don't know if it was like, there's some like gimmicks over there, like, you know, crafts or whatever. So she was like looking at that. So she didn't want to like dig her crotch out in front of him. No, she went full underneath shorts, grinding it out. And I'm like, bro,
whoa, she went in.
Dude, she went in. She went in on that. Let's see what this last one is. Oh, this is from the get-go. This is kind of give you more. Astronomicon. This is probably the first video I should have shown you.
This is it's like the entrance.
Shoot it all in. Yeah, so I might go by and show you the other side. I'll tell you this. There's way too many pops here. All these people brought pops, and I didn't see any.
Well, people Toy Biz, no? Or the new ones?
Yeah, those are the new ones. But I'll tell you that this guy had cool shit. What did he have that was cool? He had something that was cool.
Those masks or busts?
Video games for sure, right up there.
Oh yeah,
the Girl Scouts were there.
Girl Scout cookies.
Oh dude, people were fucking.
They pay for a booth.
Bro.
Well, considering
no, I don't think they pay for a booth. I think
they
Jamie
probably give
a
it to him. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is
probably.
Oh yeah, I was gonna, like, how's this gonna look if I shoot the booth? It looked great. Good. Looked really great.
Oh, was that the pricing?
Photo op area up there, yeah.
Hey, that guy Dante, for $60 you got a selfie and to hit a bong with him, I think. Selfie, signature, and got to hit a bong with him. Yeah. Wow. And the dude, I was gonna give you guys the chat board stuff. Today. I was gonna give you the chat board stuff, but there was it was not good, dude. Oh, look at this chick. I got it right. She's 6'2" without the heels, because I was telling Brad.
Big Barda?
Dude, she's nice. They're doing some fucking cosplay.
No, the costume looks like Big Barda.
She's 6'2", maybe.
Because she had the headdress thing.
Edibles? Oh, who is this? Somebody knows the edibles? Dude, edibles? We were here.
Were you there, Darnell?
I know who that is. I know who that is. It's good to see you, brother. By the way, I was by your place the other day. I was gonna call you, but I didn't. I was right by the Better Rate place. Oh yeah, dude. This show, that's where one year that we were at the show. Should I tell that story? Should I tell that story, Danelle?
Yeah, Gary Gunn was there. Yeah.
Gary Gunn was
there.
They're
local. They're local to us, right? So
I always see him out my way.
Just sell him. You probably could have. This was surprising. They actually had some guys going after some stuff too. They had the X-Men game there. I was like, damn, dude, I should buy it. But then I thought
Genesis?
I might still have it. No, for regular.
No,
Nintendo.
the system.
Yeah, Genesis. They had the multi systems too. Some of the newer ones.
That I think that person is kind of nice. They bought some stuff at our booth too. The one over there, and they spent a lot of money here too.
Yeah, my son would be like, "How much for the Pikachu?" What the fuck? You don't need that.
Look at the Squishmallow.
They had some legit shit, man. I should have zoomed in, but as you can see, I was just trying to Red Bull it out to even function. I think I go back and look at something here. He had something really cool.
Are those masks or busts?
I don't know.
Up on the shelf there.
Do you remember the point earlier on when I said I was sweating alcohol? Oh, that was cool. He had all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle records. That was from the TV show movie. And he definitely was eating edibles, and he didn't give a shit. He didn't. That dude didn't know he was there, so that's kind of cool.
Some games. I saw some
pops.
Super Nintendo.
Pops. Like they started walking around like 2 hours into the show. Hey, if you buy 10 pops, you get 10 free. We're like, we ain't in the trying to sell vendors to buy pops from
pops.
Yeah, trying to have vendors buy pops from them. These people had pops too.
So
who's this actor? I don't know who he was, but everybody was really excited. See this tall guy over here? No, yeah, the guy that's with the guy with the lamp is some dude. He's signing it right now. I couldn't
see him.
I don't know who he was. We'll see him again. Hold on. Oh, there he is. Nope.
He's behind the lamp.
He's like 6'4". He must have done something in horror because everybody, like, you'll see all the people.
That Tyler.
You gonna say that Tyler Mane?
Yeah, I think that might be the guy.
He was Sabretooth in the first X-Men, but he was a wrestler too.
Yeah, that's him. So these people were all. So then eventually, Pops with lamps, like you see all those people just standing there, they're just oogling them. So eventually, this lady, Pops with lamps' wife, I think, who's this lady here, the one in the purple.
Gramps.
Yeah, Gramps with lamps, whatever.
Oh, Gramps with lamps.
Yeah, she's like, why don't you just go up and say hi to him? He don't care. He's signing something for us anyways. They're like, well, we would, but we don't want to bother him. She's like, you're not bothering him. Oh, these are cool. I think I don't know.
Those gotta be like special, like those cartridges.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I never saw those cartridges that color. They're cool.
No, they're not real cartridges. They were like some kind of like you hang on the wall kind of thing.
Production.
Like,
yeah, that guy was cool because that guy was happy because he just looked at the dude. She was all excited because she's like, he signed a lamp. Ah! They ain't even got a lamp. She was holding a cherry tart. She bought a titty book. These dudes are like, what's up? Yeah, for sure.
I'm in.
I know, right? AOA. Brother, try it sometime, man. First off, it's a GoPro. Yeah, man. Look at that guy running because he heard the pop. He's like, "What?"
Like,
Oh,
Pop?
here's that dude.
Tyler man with his lamp. I got my lamp.
You got a lamp.
And see this guy. These people were just waiting here, looking at him. I'm like, "Why don't you go say hi to him?" I don't know. And then I wanted to show you the food selection. So this is why I wouldn't eat there either. They just left. This dude's eating.
Well,
My man, I want to shame my man here, but yeah, that chick's tall as
Dude,
shit.
how tall is she?
She's very nice. She's 6'2", and then she had 4-inch heels on.
I was gonna say, there's no way that's 6'2".
No, 6'8", 6'8" there. I know she was very nice. She was nervous though. She's like, I don't know what to do. I go, dude, these people are all high, and they're here to have fun.
I'm telling you,
So
that's
she had a
still
hand out.
big Barda in the corner. The outfit, I think.
Oh, okay. That dude was eating and went straight from food to his mouth to go and serve some dude pizza with his hands. I'm telling you, I ain't with it. I'm not. This is why I don't eat at cons.
Well, I'm not.
I got it on tape. I got that on tape. Hey, there's Jeff. So he had some comics.
Yeah, but you paint all the places with the same brush.
What do you mean?
Like a little booth where a guy has a goddamn table lamp heating up pizza is not the same thing as a buffet at a nice steakhouse.
Dude, I caught that one on film. I don't film steakhouses. Yeah, they did a lot of clearance.
I get it, but I'm saying you go to a Brazilian steakhouse, you're not going to have somebody.
I forgot. I was going to buy. I should have bought one of those Astronomicon shirts because I swear to God, those things are going to be collectors. They're $80, but they're made very nice. Yeah, but they're really nice. They're really nice. But some gigolo heads are going to want those things later. This is their booth. This is the booth. This is the guy. This is Jamie's shit.
Are those customs? Those
yeah,
custom.
I don't know who did the art.
Some Star Wars.
I bought some good shit off of them before though. He wasn't there, so I didn't go back there.
They strategically placed near the exit doors.
Well, it's because they
for loadout. I'm saying.
Yeah, probably. They were really cool. They were doing like he would do Instagram messages or something for people. I don't know what the fuck it is. Oh yeah, the Bushwhackers. That was kind of cool.
ECW figures.
That's probably RVD. That's what my buddy got signed too. Was one of those.
Yeah, RVD.
Oh,
I kept looking for RVD, but the lines were too big. This guy just decided to take pictures of whatever this was.
Amanda.
I don't know who Amanda is. That should be it because I don't think I got anything else because I think I had to sit down after this. I was just like, fuck, I can't walk anymore. But yeah, so like we're gonna play a game here. I don't know. Oh, I did check in on Dub. He did eventually show up 3 hours late, and no, it's a fucking GoPro, dude. Anybody knows how to work one better? Let me know. Oh, there's Demolition. Dude, that guy was there for
Dante.
Yeah.
What about Randall? Was he next to him?
He eventually showed up, and the line for Lito was so long they yelled at people funnily, but it was like, "You all need to move out of the way. I'm here." And people actually had to move. Then they're like, "No, we're serious. Move out of the way." That guy never showed up. I never saw Opie there.
Opie.
Who else was there?
Amish Tech.
I think they were talking about.
Oh, there's that. Yeah, so that's why I took a picture of that guy to see who he was. Tyler something. He was tall. There's RVD signing. Dub gets there 3 hours late.
Yeah, so he sets up across from me in Livonia, Darnell. Just FYI. I'm on the wall right across from him a lot of times.
That's not Darnell's real name.
Okay, well, I don't know his real name, but I'm going to call him what it says on the screen. Yeah, I was late. I didn't think I was going to make it.
It was.
I thought I wasn't going to make it. I woke up that morning, got ready to go, and my car wouldn't start. So I was supposed to meet my friends, and we were going to all drive together. One of my buddies was got us passes to go, and so then I was like, okay, you guys go ahead because I can't make it. My wife's at work, and I have no way of getting there. And so then Marco calls me, and he's like, "You coming?" I'm like, "I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna happen."
I was in such bad shape. I was there too because I actually, with our little market report or whatever, I sold the remnants of what I had because I'd found some stuff. I sold most of it, and the remnants I ended up selling to Brad. But like, I was like, dude, I'll come pick you up because I can't be here all day. Like,
he's like, I'll come get you. Where are you at?
Where are you at? I'll come get you. But I will tell you this: Dub walks up And RVD finally he's like sees him, but he double takes him. And he's like, hey, do you remember me? And he goes, yeah, I do. And I can't remember what he said, but whatever it was not about smoking weed in the van. It was about something else.
It was I went like, you remember this face? He's like, yeah, and like kind of like, and then I told him, my name, and he's like, oh yeah, you gave me this book back in the day, and it wasn't a comic, it was actually a book. And yeah, he told me I gave him this book, and he goes, oh, that's the first thing that came to my mind when you said your name.
Yeah, his handler kept trying to push him out. He's like, no, hold on a minute, hold on.
Yeah, he would. His handler was not being cool to me.
Oh, dude, his handler was a douchebag when I walked up there because he's like, need something? I'm like, not from you. Like, what the fuck? Need something? Who the fuck? First off,
who are you?
Can I explain his fucking handler? His handler was wearing fucking pressed khakis. He was wearing like, I thought it was a joke at first. He had fucking glasses and like, it looked like a fucking
Coke bottle glasses.
Yeah, Coke bottle glasses. He looked like some kid off the street. Like it looked like he was trying to mock a nerd. Like when you're like, oh, that's a fucking nerd. Like that's what he was trying to do. And I was like, and he's like, yeah. And I was like,
Sweet Chuck from the Police Academy.
The fuck what? So then I saw you there. I knew what you were gonna do. So I was like, nah, dude, I'm good. You good? He was like, I said, are you good? And he's like, yeah. And then I didn't realize your boy wanted to pay for something.
Yeah. My boy wanted an autograph, and I wish he would have waited, but he didn't. He wanted to get all up in there.
I wish he would have waited too. So I was running interference with Dopey, the fucking. I mean, this kid was like, he looked like one of those dudes who was like 28, lived at home, and it acts like a 16-year-old. Like, am I wrong, Dub?
Not in the slightest.
Yeah.
Not in the slightest.
And then somebody's like, oh, you're in charge of collecting money, and he thought he fucking was in charge of all the shit.
Yeah, of everything.
All the shit.
Yeah.
And then I wasn't playing that day. I was not my usual normal nice.
I'm an Astronomicon god.
Oh fuck, dude! And I was all Greeked out. I had the fucking chest hair flowing. I'm wearing the fucking jewelry. I've had enough. I just rolled the fuck out of bed. My hair's curly as shit. My beard's even getting curly. And this dude I was like, not it today, son. I was fucking sweating olive oil. I was not having it. Not having it. No, I think Dub's like, dude, you fucking stink, bro. Like, you smell bad. I was like, yeah, I do. I smell. No, I'm sorry. I went to another con after this. And when I left that con, Brian was like, yo, bro.
Oh, yeah. You went to Nights.
He goes, dude, you got to go home. You smell. He's like, you smell bad. I was like, yeah, I bet I do.
Where did you get that smell?
Well, partly from drinking too much, partly from Astronomicon. He said there was Astronomicon smell tendencies there. So, anyways, go ahead, Dub. Finish up.
Sorry. So, yeah. So, I went, talked to him, said, hey, what's going on? And as soon as I talked to him for like a second and recognized, shook hands, whatever. And then he's like, the handler walks right up. He's like, you got to go. And so we wasn't sure where he was going, but basically he had to go for a photo op because we heard the announcement a couple minutes later. And they said, hey, if you have a scheduled photo op with RVD, now's the time to be wherever they were going. But he's like, hey, he tells me I'm going to be here till 5. So if you're still here, come back, when I'm done with this thing. So, we kind of perused the show, walked around, came back. So I actually went back a little while later to chat with him. And I just, hey, what's been going on? Whatever, we caught up. And then the handlers give me the stink eye like the whole time, And so I asked them if like, hey, when do you ever come to Michigan? Do you do other shows? So I found out I remember that he's doing a wrestling show actually in Battle Creek in October. It's like an indie wrestling show. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna try to make it out there for that. But I'm like, hey,
we should go out there and shoot some footage, bro.
I'm ready to go to that show.
Tell me what date it is after show.
All right. Yeah, it's in October or November, but yeah, it's and that's then he says so I was like, so what about doing like another like Motor City or something? Would you ever do it? He goes, yeah, I want to do that, but usually I'm booked.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I'll get a hold of you when
no, there's something else on that weekend specifically that's on. I can't remember what he said it was.
Of Motor City?
Yeah, because he said.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I'm like, in November or possibly May. He's like, oh yeah, and the handler's over there. Oh, you got to call me, to make to make whatever arrangements for that, So I talked to him and I was like, hey, I'll get a hold of, I can't remember what his name was. I can't remember what the guy's
Oh,
he
that's
told-
so
he wrote
good.
he
'Cause
wrote
I
his
want to beat
name
the
down.
fuck out of that kid. I just want to beat the fuck out of that kid.
I had his name written down somewhere. He literally he took one of his pictures, flipped it over, and wrote his name and email and phone number on the back of one of RVD's pictures. Oh yeah. Dylan. His name was Dylan.
Yeah, I bet his name was Dylan. I fucking bet it was.
Yeah.
Dude, in RVD's defense, I think this is like it's probably his sister's fucking kid that's
Something like that, probably, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this fucking kid.
So then I told him, I was like, hey, so I guess I'll get a hold of Dylan to like get you hooked up with the Motor City people to see if we can get you out there at one of those shows.
Unless he's hanging out with Brenda.
Yeah, right.
Oh God.
Sorry, I'm gonna date myself with the references when I heard Dylan.
No, I got it. Took a second, but I got it.
I know what you're right.
But yeah, exactly. He's no longer with us, right? No, she's no longer with. One of them is gone.
No, he's
no longer with us.
He's no longer.
Was she the one with the black hair?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's not doing well either.
From
she used to be doing very well.
Yeah.
Shannon Doherty.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, Rob was just like, no.
Time in Hollywood.
Don't call him. Just give me a call.
Yeah.
He said, just call me directly.
He goes, because the guy goes to something and he goes, you don't have to call him. You don't have to call him. He goes, no, you don't have to call my handler. Him. You don't have to call him.
Yeah.
You just call me directly.
Just
I
call
saw
me.
that too. I was like, okay. That's fine.
So I'm gonna try to get him to come out to try to get him hooked up with the Motor City people, try to get him out again. Because this was a good show for him, I'm sure. But
this was
probably
really
do well at a bigger show.
He would kill it
as well,
at a bigger show.
Yeah, he would crush it. And he said he hasn't been to Michigan doing a show in like 15 years. Wrestling or signing.
Dude, we could get him at
a
bunch. He would do good at that other show that happened, the GL, the big one too. He do.
Yeah, he could do that too.
Because that one with the wrestlers do that one too. Like
the February one, right? Yeah, they do really good.
Yeah, they always show up. So
yep, that's true.
We can get you. So that's cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to get him out.
All right, let's play a game. Pete, can we play a game,
there, Frankie?
Oh,
can we play
really
a game?
Quick. Yeah, but right before I want to show something really quick.
Oh yeah.
I made one purchase at the show.
You did?
And I did. I made a purchase right at the end. It is.
Oh, nice. Throw them up here.
Ninja Turtles. It's like the role-playing game.
Yeah.
That's
ESET, huh?
This is back from the late '90s, and I used to have this just because it was back in the day. I was buying whatever turtles I could.
Oh yeah.
I bought this and one of the expansion packs that came with it.
Huh.
So I knew these were like going for something, and I got a deal on both of them, and I looked them up afterwards, and just the one book by itself was like selling for like $80 any. One sold for $80 on eBay. So
who'd you get them from?
That's like the guy with the long beard.
Jeff.
The guy who didn't know he was even there.
Yeah, no. Near like next over from Brad's table. Yeah, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff. Yeah.
Yeah, he does all the little local shows and.
He's a good dude.
He gave me a deal on both, so it was cool.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah, so got some turtle stuff that I like I said, I used to have when I was little, and I have no idea where or what it may be, so I picked them up.
That's awesome. I should have bought those records for you. I didn't even think about it. I thought it was cool. I was going to tell you, but that was like 2 hours before you showed up, and then I forgot about it.
Yeah, a lot happened that day, so it's all good, brother.
That is this.
All right, let's play that game.
He did kick ass.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so in honor of Astronomicon and its coolness and its stank, we're going to play a game called Family Feud. What's that smell? Or are we just ripping off Family Feud completely?
Oh, yeah.
We are.
Straight up.
They're ripping
the
off
whole
Family
thing.
Feud.
I'm not playing the song because I think we'll get... well, maybe if we sing over it, we'll be all right. But I'll do it.
No, let's not do it. Now we're taking strikes, huh? All right.
Yeah, we'll take a strike. You can argue it.
So originally I was going to tell you the story about the smell and what it smelled like, because there were some great answers coming back there. But instead, I ended up texting them to the boys, and they laughed so hard. I was like, can we turn this into Family Feud? And they said yes. So we're going to need you people in the chat to help us out. We're going to play Family Feud. What's that smell style? Astronomicon 6.5.
Only one question on this one.
What? Yeah, so there's only one question. Do we have something for that or no? We don't.
Yes, we do.
Oh, awesome. So the question is, it wasn't that. Like, literally, Brad didn't believe me when I said it made my eyes water. So he went there and he came back and was like, oh shit, you're right. He's like, it's not just one thing. It smells like, and then he named 3 things. And 2 more people came over and were like, what are you guys talking about? And they're like, go over by Trish Stratus's booth. Go smell what's going on. Lita. Sorry.
Yep. Lita.
Lita's booth. Come back and tell us what you think the smell is. And they're like, weed. And we're like, no. Go over and tell us what you think the smell is. They came back and gave us some answers.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give any clues, but we've got 8 different answers. So let's get to it. Chat, if you could. AOA, you're going to be the deciding factor on this. So, chat, give your suggestions on maybe what the smell is, and then AOA. Oh wow, that is good, Blue Beetle. That might have been it.
AOA, we're going to give us what you want to put up. Put it up, and I will.
Yeah, it's like you're talking down. Like he's leading it right now, and these are the like when you do the family part. And they have the person at the end give the final answer.
You're golfing it. You're going to kiss everybody down the line.
Yeah. All right. What does it say?
Right.
Oh, that probably was a good guess, but that's not what anybody. I don't think people want to use that word because I was really green. I was really green at that point.
Smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I thought I said puke. Now. I thought I said puke, not the other one.
No, look at how many stars are there. I think he was referencing House Party.
Frankie,
let me know if I'm right.
No, yeah, he might be, but that's
definitely referencing House Party.
Do you smell something?
Do you remember one of these answers is done by a woman, and I think some people were being respectful of the answer. So please know that. Patchouli close.
Close. You gotta give me one. You feel like it's an official suggestion.
Yeah. Dry mouth. Oh, wow. Wow. Blue Beetle came up, and that was pretty good. That's close. Marv is probably one of the closest ones so far to one of them. And actually, no, somebody says it. Somebody said it. Somebody said one of the answers. He said it twice now. He's put it together. Yeah, well, this kind of qualifies. Soil depends. Human fecal matter, I think. And poop.
Do we have human fecal matter?
Do we have human fecal matter? Which one is it? Oh, acid poop.
Number one answer.
Number one answer.
So the combo was like literally 2 different people who didn't know what the other's answer said. It smells like poop, and then somebody else said it smells like human feces, and then somebody said ass.
That's
but it could
be very clear distinction.
It could be poop and farts together.
Yeah, we also
mixed with some other stuff in there. So what else is there? Dumpster juice is very close. Very close.
Is that an actual answer?
Yeah, that was the answer.
I think we need to count it though. You put it on the screen.
Yeah. Well, the people that went there were pretty couth. Marv. So they would say shit. They said it smells like poop and human fecal matter.
But no on the dumpster juice.
No dumpster juice, but juice, pretty close. I don't think you guys are going to get that one.
But not
I don't think you're going to get that one because it's really funny when somebody said it smelled like. All right, what else do we got here?
Good answer.
I actually do think we should. Uh-oh. He knows it. He's been to them before. He smelled it himself. My man Darnell has got the inside scoop on cat piss.
Good answer.
Animal feces / pee. Yes.
Yeah, I'll give it. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, it was a little bit of that. It was a little bit. Wet dog kind of falls in there. Backed up sewage is. I'm not gonna put that up there because it's not. But the answer is not backed up sewage because And this is different than Motor City, which did have actual backup stewardship.
Yeah, that
but Blue Beetle kind of has said it twice. BO, obviously BO, I think is going to be an answer in there, Pete. BO?
It wasn't.
Was not.
It was not.
Good
You did
old
not give me a
BO.
BO answer. So oh, I'm clicking the wrong one. It's here.
Well, don't do it because I fucked it. Oh, good old BO. They did guess it. Spoiled tzatziki sauce. That's not. Hey, AOA, you're about to 3 buzzer yourself.
All right,
All right.
2.
We're not gonna do
I can't even remember what they all said.
You gave me a list. There was no BO, which I thought was a good one.
Spoil. Was not it either.
You did say Marco.
Oh,
did
I
say
actually
a few
said
of
one of
these
the answers.
during the
It's
show.
Astronomicon. What does every Astronomicon smell like?
Oh,
take
Joe's got one.
Oh, Joel got it. We'll give it to him. Now this is a combination smell. It smelled like all these things at once. By the way,
I don't remember which one it is though.
Okay, we'll flick it, and if we
There
get
it
it,
is.
we get
I found it. Right.
Yes, nice.
The technical answer though was a 3. What did they say? An ashtray that was a week old, left outside with 3 packs of cigarettes in it.
Well, I wasn't writing all that.
Old,
it does say
moldy,
ashtray
stale.
with 3 packs in it.
Yeah, 3 packs in it. Yeah, that was the answer. That was
I just
the
went with
answer.
ashtray.
Yeah. Armpits.
Armpits
Was already gas. It was deodorant. That was BO. No. Expired milk was not there.
I thought BO was on there.
I'll tell you something.
I was surprised it wasn't.
Astronomicon is known for this. Everybody who talks about being at the fast Astronomicon, I've told you before, this flew out the door. It smells like it at every Astronomicon. They openly do it. No, I actually forgot my Vicks Fake rug too.
I think
Contact
Darnell
City.
was onto something.
Darnell's got it. Contact City. Yes, he's got it.
So
it's weed. It is weed. We've got it.
There it is.
There it is. Yep. I don't know if they're going to get the rest of these because I remember what 2 of them are. They're not going to get those. Oh,
yeah,
3.
A couple of them you're not going to get.
3 of them are very surprising, but they were. It was more than 2 people had answered this question out of the 5 of us. Bad breath. No, I don't think it was it. What's DMT?
Drugs.
Oh, no, not that. All right. Give him number 3, Pete.
Moldy.
All right, so we're not going to give any more answers. We're going to go with the number 3 answer.
Number 3 answer.
Fungus.
Fungus.
Literally described as fungus, like fungus, like moldy feet. Somebody said something about
somebody
feet.
Did say feet. Yeah, there was feet.
Somebody did say feet. So I guess
we'll give it to them. We'll give them feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feet. Like bad, stinky fungus feet. Number 5. Dirt. More than one person described it smells like poop ass, fungus, weed, old cigarettes, and like decomposing like just dirt. It smells like decomposing like forest. Like
and I said maybe they're horticulturists because it's
and then that's where the person and then somebody else after that had said answer number 6 probably. What happened to the
no.
Yeah.
Bar
towel juice. They're like, you know what's making your eyes burn is the bar towel juice smell. Like, you know, the shit when they used to light on bars and they it's like fucking puke and fucking I guess somebody said puke, so maybe he's supposed to puke and like just rancid shit.
They're not the same smell.
Yeah, like liquor and cigarette butts and fucking just.
No, I get it. You were probably thinking of this one, which kind of went with fungus.
This one, dirt. One of the person mold. Yeah. Mold. Well, no, they said fungus. Somebody said mushrooms like fungus, dirt, or mold. So there was that too. Yeah.
There were 2 separates. There was like fungus dirt and like fungus mushroom and fungus mold.
Yeah. There's one person said fungus mold, and the other person said like fungus like feet and mold, and another person said like mushrooms and dirt and weed. So,
but we asked 100 people, and
no, we asked 5. We asked 5 people. It was 5. It was only 5. It wasn't 100.
We asked 100 people.
We asked 100 people.
These were the top answers from the 100 people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
100
like
people surveyed, top 8 answers.
It was weird, dude.
Wow.
You think we need to start washing?
Also, let me know if you guys like the game show idea, because we're kicking around.
I gotta tell you, I'll be honest with you. This is how bad it is.
Card Sharks.
Yeah. Oh, we're good. Yeah. So I never heard of this game, Card Sharks. So they're still trying to explain to me how it's going to work, but whatever.
I
will tell you this.
Camera setup. So it's a better
Blue
view.
Beetle. This is how bad it was. I thought I might smell. I went to there. Nobody said a fucking thing.
Well, that's
I
the thing.
walked
Who
into-
apparently did smell, but not there.
I walked into the fucking very next
Except
con,
to
and my
a
buddy pulled me over.
newcomer,
Was like, "Bro, you
When
gotta go
Dub showed
home."
up, he was like, "Yeah, you smell."
Yeah. I think
He's like,
Dub was
"Slider."
like, "Bro." I hugged Doug. He's like, "Oh, dude, you know." But he was also, I think I saw him right by where that Lita thing was. So
Right, that's where we met each other. Yeah,
Yeah, so I don't think that was me. I think that was
that
just
could have been
the fucking-
anything.
Yeah. You didn't miss it? Yeah, I know you didn't. You did though. You know you love it, bro.
And Blue Beetle, well, apparently our channel's all about the game
Thank
shows
you.
these days because SNS, they got their Jeopardy. I think
Ugh.
Styx has some sort of trivia going on
There you
Get Off My
go.
Lawn, so we're all getting
Nice.
on the game
Throw
show
you in
game
it.
this year. It's fun.
Glad you guys enjoyed it. I'll tell you, I didn't enjoy it. I did at one point get up and say, like, I was like, Brad, dude, I like, you know, when you sit down and all of a sudden you just start like almost drooling because you're about to, like, you're in that part of hangover where you start to drool because you're about to yak.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I-
you got
I-
watery mouth.
yeah, all of a sudden,
Oh.
I caught myself. Like, shit, I walked up. I was like, Brad, he's like, you didn't just throw. He's like, are you about to throw up? I was like, dude, I might. He goes, I don't think they'd fucking.
Nobody would notice.
I
was
haven't
like, I
thrown
can't
up
do
since
that,
I was
man.
13 years old, but I have gotten the watery mouth since then.
I had to go outside,
Yeah.
dude. I was like, oh, bro, I was in a world of hurt that day, but I made it to everything. So.
You can fight it back. You can fight it back.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
fight it back. You just gotta fight it back. Good job, good
You gotta
stuff. good-
focus. You center yourself and just.
Oh, I drank another liquid IV and some more fucking water and another Red Bull. All right. Are we gonna get in? Oh shit, we did.
Well, we
got-
still have two things if you want to do them.
Let's do.
We push them both.
Oh god.
All the cards and
Oh yeah.
We have the cards and
dude.
we have garage
Hey,
sale gold.
hey, my man, you're my brother. You really are. There ain't one thing I ain't never doing. City bus. That ain't. I'm too old to take the people mover. I definitely not taking the city bus, man.
What would be worse though, the city bus or the
That
subway?
city bus. He's talking about the one that runs the fucking 8 Mile Grand River line, dude. That fucking thing is.
Mm-mm.
That's sketch, bro. If you gotta go through Brightmoor, I ain't with it. I'm not with it.
Yeah, Joe, that's the idea, and that's the idea that I have formulated
Yep,
that we are
that's
going
exactly.
to play possibly as early as next week. can
It's
figure out
another
the
idea
camera.
we haven't gotten to yet. Yeah. All right. We could do box opening. Let's just get the garage sale fucking thing out of the way. So
It's fine. We could save the card. We aren't a card fucking channel anyway. Nobody cares about our cards. I can open them on my own. Or we can just
people
save
like to
until
watch
next
that
week.
shit. No. People like to do that shit. Go ahead.
But let's do the garage sale gold.
We'll go through it. So we got
actually on the
ridiculed.
thumbnail.
We got ridiculed about fucking finding Lego minifigures and how fucking expensive it was and how hard it was. Even though I had found some of those figures within the last year. So we're gonna show you something else. I found a whole load. I saw like just a handful of these.
Did I make a thing for it? I did make a thing. I'm running the thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Forget it. It was very quick.
Okay, so I found a handful of these things. So I was like, oh shit. So then I started looking around the whole garage sale, and for like $10, I got a lot that ended up turning into over a couple $100. And when you see these, they don't look like much. I was gonna keep some, but I ended up selling all of them. So I fucking
It's okay.
so I didn't
What
keep
Marco
any.
was talking about. It's Mega Force.
For those people that don't know what Megaforce is, Kenner did it to compete with Micro Machines in the early, was it 80s? And
Late 80s.
late 80s. And instead of like how Micro Machines were plastic, they made these all out of they're metal. They were
Well, what's weird, the little ones were metal, but then they had like bigger vehicles.
the bigger things were
and those things.
but those carriers and stuff were supposed to be like the PlayStations, right? That because Micro Machines would have
Play
stuff like
sets, yeah.
play sets, yeah. So they
well,
were like
the only reason I bring those up is because that's kind of where I start with our thing.
But if you see the little metal ones, like these little metal tanks, and some of them stand up and shit, I mean, they're heavy as shit too. They're made out of not cast iron,
Like
aren't
this.
they?
The big one's plastic, the little one's metal.
Yeah, so I had this. So I found this and this is always in like 3 pieces. The top part comes off.
It comes
Then
apart.
there's the back part comes off, and then there's the underneath part. But if that little plane that's next to it is metal. If you see that fucking thing, you have to look around these garage sales for this little. Just look at all the junk piles.
Yeah, it's
and
like
then
the
you'll be
Fantastic Car. It kind of
make a fucking box out of shit and be like, hey, how much do you want for the whole box? $5. Cool. That's what I did.
This is what the box looks like if you found one in a box.
Looks
Another
like
thing
a Blackbird SR-71.
Right.
It does look like a
So they were made to be off of it. Another cool thing about these is a lot of times you'll see that there's a portion of the box that had a description of it. And a lot of the people that played with this would cut it off and have the description on it. And if you have the description, go ahead and show what this thing sold for. But
also like the card you're talking about, it's almost like the G.I. Joe, like the info card.
Yeah, it's almost like
your idea.
So if you have the file card,
this is like $55 to $100.
Yeah. So if you have the file, I think I sold one of these in pretty good shape. It had all its stickers, it had all its guns and all its pieces, and just had the card, not the box, but just the card. I ended up selling it for $75.
Wow.
With the plate on it. Yeah.
And that one, it's probably maybe what, like this, you would say?
What? The mini?
Like
the mini's only this big.
No, but the blue. The
blue plane's this big. Yeah, it's this big.
Yeah, the blue's a little bit bigger.
Yeah, it's this big when you put it together. It's a play set. Well, you put the plane on top of it, and then it's got all these little missiles underneath it. And I think I was missing 2 of the missiles, to be honest with you.
We'll get to the missiles, and that's another thing we got later, because pieces and parts, they can sell.
Diecast, thank you, Joe.
Ram fist.
So this thing's fucked up because, so also too, I found extra fists on it. That thing spins around. This is the one thing you gotta check. The back part where you see those little, like, right behind the gun, that thing actually shoots down. You put a guy on it, and it shoots it down and shoots him out. If that thing does not go down, you're not gonna get a lot of money for it. Just to let you know. But if you do, and there's a vehicle that comes with it, it's a tank. If you can get the tank that comes with it, how you'll know, and I'll explain a little bit, is the tank's a little bit different color, just like that plane was a little bit different.
Oh, from the other ones? All right.
Yeah.
Well, this one, if you do find it, pretty much loose. It's 50.
It does. I think I sold this one for $45, somewhere around there, $48. Not most of the popular one, but the back part did work, and I had the tank that shot out of the back. So.
And you got this like helicarrier thing, the Thunderwolf.
This thing's a bitch because all these parts break off. The
front
rotors
opens
break,
up, and it's like a little.
You're missing the bullets all the time, or you're missing a gun and shit. The front gets stuck, so if you find this, loosen it up a little bit before you try to sell it. And this comes with the vehicle also.
Combining the popular helicopters of the Blue Thunder and the Airwolf into one name.
It's 30 to 40 for this one. This one's not.
So this one comes with well, it's 30 to 40. But it's as that without, if you can
without anything, like, just
if you can find the little blue figure with the red rocket on it, you can get like $60 to $80.
Yeah, this thing right here on the box.
Yeah, that thing.
I'll zoom in
so,
a little bit.
So it's all it is this little die cast thing, and then you get a red rocket that you put on top of it.
Well, that you got also have these too. You got these.
Oh yeah, those are bitch. Those are always gone. The things
yeah. Well, you can see here's a missile. There's one there, and
they got one on the other side of that.
Yeah. But still, that's just because I found a stock like kind of picture.
Wasn't Ram Fist? Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, well, Ram Fist is kind of a.
Yeah, there's some interesting names. All right, next up. Okay,
next up we have Backlash.
Backlash,
WWE pay-per-view.
So Backlash has a plastic tank that comes out of the back, and actually, the problem with Backlash is the front nose part is attached by these 2 little plastic things, and that they always are snapping. I even had one. The one I found, I think, snapped while I was transporting and packaging it up, which sucks. That's how delicate it is. Go ahead, Pete.
Well, just to give you a sense, I think this original, this looks like it says $9.98. I think that's what this would have cost.
Yeah, this is going for.
Wow.
It's got a shit ton of rockets too.
At the store.
Oh, what's cool is, so you see the top? This guy doesn't have all the rockets because in that tank, that's a tank, and out of the top end there, it shoots fucking rockets out of it. Like, actually shoots.
Oh yeah, I see
built pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See the holes. Yeah.
With the broken top on mine, I sold it for $42. Had all the stickers, had all the rockets, had all the
it's 40 to 70. This one kind of goes for.
Mm-hmm. But it also had the cutout too, just to let you know.
Right. And I think I got one more of these larger ones. These like kind of more like the play set kind of larger vehicles. Last one before we get to the smaller stuff.
This is missing something. It's the
Thor hammer.
Yeah. The Thor hammer here is missing a missile piece off the front. This one, oh no, there it is on the side, the white missile.
Yeah, I think it's on
It's
the
got
side.
a plane.
Everything
got a
was
plane.
white.
It's got a plane missile too. Like it's a plane. It's a plastic. So I'll just explain what the small parts are because if you see them, know that this other shit's here.
Oh,
that
the
small plane
shit
goes in there at the top and then shoots the fuck out.
Yeah, and grab the little. Even if you can just find little shits, it's. Well, here, yeah, you can see right there. There's the missile that goes.
Yeah, but it's a plane. There's a missile
rocket.
and there's a plane. So there's a missile and a plane thing.
Yeah,
and do you see? Okay, so you see the tanks that come out of it. The yellow tank head. Whenever you see one of the colors that are different, it's you got to find those. Those make it more expensive.
Yeah,
it does need more wheels.
Trying to see where that price tag was from.
Where was it from?
I can't tell.
Oh well, this is $40 to $80, but yeah, this price tag looks like it's from. I can't read it. Villa Class Store, Clark's. I can't read it.
Yeah,
it gets blurry when I zoom in.
$13.79. That's an expensive toy back then.
You can see I got the picture from Figure Realms.
Nice. Yeah,
that's the nicest of the boxes.
I only had the plane. I didn't have the extra loader in there. But $55. I mean, that's what I got for it with the tanks. So fuck it. I don't care.
It's not bad. And then, well,
these I had 2 of these. Yeah. These are cool.
This is a little smaller, but still.
Yeah, they're only like this big. They're like this big. But what's cool about these is they flip. Like they flip. So the tanks, and there's tanks that go in them and shoot out, which are also, I think it's red top tanks. Oh, and so this is always missing. It's like this long, and it looks like it's just a piece of plastic. It's violent though. It's fucking violent. When you press the top of the tank, or I think it's the top, or maybe move it, you press something, and that thing fucking fires out, dude. It is. It's right here underneath the bent down area. See, it doesn't even look like it's anything there, but it is. It's just a little. It blends in and then shoots the fuck out. It's really cool.
This thing is still $30 to $60, even though it's smaller. Still.
But you got the tanks $40. I mean, no problem. There's also the ones that have the tanks that come out of the back.
Oh,
you didn't show those.
Still got more of these bigger things.
Yeah, I didn't have this. I didn't have the Goliath. There are some other ones that have tanks that come out of the back too, special teams.
Yeah, this looks almost like an aircraft carrier kind of thing going on.
Dude, they're fucking really cool, Blue Beetle.
Yeah, me too. I never had any of these. This is awesome.
I just was looking at them, and like some of them flip up, and I was like, this is something.
Yeah, I didn't have these big guys. I think I did have. We're almost there to get to the smaller ones.
And then I saw Kenner
70 for this big guy.
Yeah, it doesn't say Kenner. What the fuck does it say? It's got that. Remember Kenner used to use that abbreviation in the 80s?
Well,
can't remember what it was.
Kenner though.
I don't know if that was a sub company or what, but
no, this is the tracks. That's the good guys versus good guys versus bad guys, but you don't know which one's good guys, which one's
no. It's just Kenner. There it is. I see it next.
Yeah, there's been a Kenner.
No, but on the hold on. I get that. On the actual toys, they didn't say Kenner. There's like a triangle type thing that they have on it that says something. It's an abbreviation for Kenner. It's Kenner,
that part I don't know.
Gobel Toys or whatever it is.
But here's where we're going to get into these are like the big play sets, because most of the time what you're going to find are the little die cast jobs.
Yeah. Now, here's part of the thing too that I'll tell you. Those things, these little plastic gun things, if you get the sets, because you're going to show a bunch of sets now, and most of them aren't set up right. These came in 3-part packs. They came with a piece of plastic as part of their play set.
Yeah, see that big gray thing in the back.
And then they came up with 2 identical play figures, and then they came up with a third figure that was not identical.
Yeah, and that's a different set. And yet,
if you could match the sets up.
See, there's a set. It's two hovercrafts, almost like the Shield helicarrier, 2 and 2, and then this one had 4. So
third
is not like the other. Same thing with this set, which is a different set of whatever VT.
And then depending on the colors, sometimes the colors went with a bigger thing than the smaller one, but they're all different sets. So if you could get these in the sets, they're worth a lot more. If you can't, then they sell them in random lots. It's very hard to get them in all the sets. I did get them in all the sets. The sets go for, I mean, it depends on which ones and how good a shape and how good. I couldn't even really
find. This is the thing. I couldn't find sets.
Yeah, it's hard to find the sets,
but there were lots. This was just look. There's 10. Like just lots of these tiny little micro machine size little things.
So depending on shape, depending on the paint and the set complete, I put them in baggies, but they would sell anywhere from $10 to $20 just for 4 pieces.
Yeah, I mean, look, this set was almost $40 with $8 shipping. They didn't have the plastic piece, and it's an uneven number, so they're not complete sets. It's one complete set and one incomplete set.
Yeah.
Or whatever, 2 incomplete.
No,
sets.
actually not. Those aren't. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, these are the green ones, and then these are the desert.
Yeah, but
ones.
you still need a plastic for it. So that was one.
Yeah, and they're missing
one
the
complete
plastic.
set. Yeah. You have 2 complete sets, 2 not complete sets, and some of those could have been on other pieces, and they didn't have the.
I'm just saying. I see 2 of the 4.
Yeah.
The 4 turbines. 4 turbine. I think in a 4 turn. It doesn't matter. Point being, these are just loose, goddamn tiny little metal things. That's like $40. You can find them just at a pile of junk when you're going to the flea market.
Yeah. No, yeah. If you see them, yeah. Okay. So
and then you had tanks.
But okay, so now see how this tank's got a different colored front. So the different color, one of these, if you see this, you have to find one of these for every normal tank or every 2 normal tanks. That's how the set's.
Yeah, because here's a set to get this as marked.
And then some are in red. Yeah.
There's single tank, like single gun tank.
Wow.
Single gun tank, and then there's the double gun tank. So there's the oddball one, and then a plastic piece.
I became a master of Megaforce.
But what sells, at least on eBay, let's say, I mean, yes, some sell still in package. You can find those, but a lot of times you'll just see fucking people selling like lots of these.
Lots.
Where it's just look, there's 13 of them, just random tanks, $60. There's 10 tanks for
so like those all
they're all
so
single.
the 7 for $40. Those are all 1-starter tanks that go with different sets. They're not. Yeah, they don't come in packs like that.
And then this is 7 tanks for $40, but these are all double tank. Like these are the extra pieces.
And those 39 ones. Those ones actually came in the back end of a different playset that we didn't show. So,
well, there's that too. I didn't show every playset.
It's some crazy shit, dude. But
it's just ideas. Like it's just general.
Once again, if you see these, if you see them, dig them out, dude. Because people don't think they're worth shit. So,
and then you got these fighter bombers. So you got these planes.
So this is the key to the planes. If you look at the back of the wings, there'll be one that has like the red stripes. You see the one on the left, and there'll be 2 that don't have that. It'll be red, it'll be black, it'll be yellow, or green. But they'll have those stripes.
Yeah,
so for everyone you find,
I picked the same one. I tried to pick different, package sets.
So that's the way you make sure to get your sets together.
But still, that's the general idea. You'll get one unique with 2 others, and then a plastic piece. And then same deal here, about the same prices. Like there's weird ass lots where they're $40 and you're getting
that's
this
like
$30 here. This one's got the plastic pieces at the bottom. That one's only 26.
So
like
that's got those aren't the plastic pieces that go with those.
But yeah, that looks like the plastic piece that goes with this set.
One of those plastic pieces goes with the gray set, and it's only because I did this. And the other one is a tank plastic piece that they put on. You needed a circular gunship thing that's like it's like flat and it's got 4 guns on it that goes with that yellow and blue set. Not that
interesting. I mean, there's all kinds of weird stuff. And then there's also little helicopters.
Oh, the helicopter sets. Holy fuck. And this is the only thing I'll say. These helicopter blades do break every once in a while, which sucks.
The weird curved ones?
Hmm?
Yeah, because they had weird curved ones, and then there was also some, well, actually the picture I picked was curved ones. But there's one that are not curved.
Mr. Orbit. Yeah.
But again, these are the same
I
deal.
thought they were damaged when I saw them, by the way.
Oh, like melted or something?
Random sets.
Just fucked up from. I mean, where I got them, they were just thrown around at the bottom of boxes and shit. So like,
and yeah, look, see here, there's regular looking helicopters, straight propellers. Then you got the curvy ones.
Okay, so this is also the green set comes with a different set.
Yeah, that's the green ones exactly. They're a different set, and it is whole.
Well, it's different. They come with playscapes, like the bigger ones.
But then, when you just look at the random shit, even the random stuff.
Oh wow!
Just parts. Like this is just random missiles, rockets, guns, and plastic pieces.
Because the guys are trying to finish their sets. The guys who have these try to finish their sets off, and these little fucking pieces are always missing.
Yeah, I mean, this was $45 just for this random pile of randomness. Like there's no rhyme, no reason to it.
There's the three. He's got 3 of the blasters that go in that tank that the guy was missing on that big play set, that $100 play set. So there you go.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
But that's the kind of thing. Like these are the things that'll be at the bottom of the tub, the bottom of the box. You don't even know what it is.
You have no idea what's there.
In here, this is
I
the
found
last example.
I sold some Freedom Force
missiles
sets. Yeah.
Remember these? The little.
Oh yeah, that's the
circle with
little
line
helicopter thing.
connectors.
Yeah,
That's
the
how
double
old
helicopter.
school missiles would attach to things.
Thunderwolf.
But yeah, these are just 2 tiny missiles, very similar to what we just saw in that huge lot, but they're like less than an inch. It's like almost $10 for the whole for the pair of them, and they're just the missiles. They're just the tiny missiles.
Just the missiles, bro.
2 of them.
Wow.
Pew pew.
So that's what I'm saying. Like toys, you got to know what you're looking at. It's tough to know what you're looking at half the time, but if you can figure it out, you might be able to make
so
yourself
that
money.
$5 lot turned into $200 and like almost $56 for me, and it took literally. I mean, they were actually happy I was getting rid of what they thought was junk. So, I mean, and it didn't take much to sell it.
And that's what we're talking about here. Garage sale gold.
No, I didn't ship them anywhere because I don't know what the shipping would be on the bitch like that. But
Yeah, shipping wouldn't be much on those.
Oh,
Be less than a
Not
pound.
on those small ones, yeah.
Yeah, but those big plastic
You still
sets.
go
I
first
mean,
class.
just to get rid of the plastic sets, I don't know, dude. Like, I was like, even packaging them up, like they were built well, but like, I did break the front end off that big blue one.
Nah, even with those big plastic, I mean, you put them in the cheap boxes like Midtown sends out, so they're very light. The light boxes, wrap them.
I know, but all I want is some
also
dude.
no weight.
All I want is some dude taking out the box and breaking it on accident, and then going like,
It's still under a pound. You can still like mail.
No,
it
I'm not
out.
saying that. I'm just saying like breakability, or like.
Oh, true.
I mean, you're putting die cast shit in with plastic shit too, you know.
Well, we separate them.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, how long do you think this box break's gonna take?
I don't know. I got 2. I got
Let's do
2 of
one.
these.
Let's
I
do
don't know.
one. Do one now, one later.
Maybe one now, one later.
Maybe you get 2. Let's do one now, one next week.
Oh, you want to say one for next one? Oh, we can.
Yeah.
We can if you want. Well, just to give you guys, no, we don't want Astronomicon. We're done with that too. I did have something else for you. Oh, just to give you a sense of what might be in this box.
Okay.
Here, let me minimize this thing. Here, this is the current. I mean, it's 2022, but it's the current set of annuals.
Who the fuck is the star rookie?
Horror. I think she was in. I forget. I covered this for some reason. Covered in Dollar Bin Digging, but I don't recall what book it was in. But there's star rookies, just like the last ones. There's a 100-card base set. There's some signed cards. There's some parallels with some shiny stuff. There's some splash-tacular, lenticular things. There's also suspended animation and backscatter cards, whatever those are. And look for the thematic inserts of rookies, annual impact, humble beginnings, and number ones, like issue ones, basically.
Oh, fucking Bibles.
But like again, it and sparkly things, lenticulars. I think the signed ones are obviously the bigger, and there's also canvas cards.
Avengers
Signature
Curse
one.
of the Man Thing #1 from March of 2021. Just so you know, your horror.
That's kind of the bigger things you're gonna have for it. Let's put this up here. We don't need this anymore, and let's go with this view here. All right, so I'll open up a box. Hopefully this works. I used to have it on the side here, but I feel like this is gonna work better. A little box cutter. This is just a little hobby box or blaster box, not the full hobby box. Just like a little blaster box. I think there's 5 cards per pack, 6 packs per blaster box. So there's 6 packs in here. If I can open it. Oh, here we go. All right, so 6 packs. And we got a little Black Panther on the front. Let's see what we got in here. Black Winter. Remember when this was like the first appearance everybody wanted? Thor villain.
Yep.
Now it's just a regular old card. Right? Or is this something special? No, it's a regular card. Pennant. Old school Gen X. That's what it was. Oh, Magneto variant. This is one of those canvas prints. It's got like a little grid kind of background to it. So, and it also tells you that it's a variant. So it's this is like a little parallel, I guess you would say. As is this. This is the blue parallel, which I think is hobby boxes. So I got a blue parallel, the same card that was already in this pack, and a Black Widow. All right, there's one. I guess maybe they're all Black Panther. No, we don't need that anymore. I don't think I'm going to complete a set. I tried to... Jesus, I can't open this pack. I did buy the cards I needed for the 2020-2021 set to finish the set, because even though no one else in the world cares about a completed set, my dumbass has OCD and I needed the complete set. So I bought the cards I needed to finish it. All right, so we got a Thanos. All right. It's not the greatest picture of Thanos, but
sparkly Thor.
A shiny Thor. So that's a silver variant. Yeah, it says it right.
Oh, nice. Okay, so it tells you exactly what it is.
Yeah, it tells you what it is. So that I do like that about these cards.
Wow, that really looks like shit.
We got a Splash-tacular. This is like a lenticular.
Oh, that's cool.
Moving.
Yeah.
So that's what this is. I think there's a bunch of them, because this is number 12. Oh, we got another blue. We got another blue variant.
Oh, who's that?
This is the weird new Captain America.
Yeah, he's one of a bunch of Captain. There was a whole
AOA's
bunch of
favorite,
them,
apparently.
And Jesus, why did I always get the regular card in the same
pack? That sucks.
Variant.
Wait, is this the second pack you opened already?
Yeah. Well, there's only 6 in the box, so I opened 2. And yeah, they all have Black Panther as the front cover. These are also made by Upper Deck.
The United States of Captain America. That's what that series was called.
No.
I just couldn't remember.
We got Cersei. So we got an Eternal.
Eternal. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, speaking of Eternals, we had Eternals number 1. So number 1 spots is their first issue kind of thing. Well, it is what it is. It's a whole.
Holy fuck!
They keep pairing them up.
Yeah, maybe that's the
easy
thing.
Shit, dude.
So I got them both.
Oh, Luke Cage. Let's get good Luke Cage then.
And weird.
Gamora?
That's a brutish looking Gamora.
Oof.
She's looking buff. All right, well, that was a pack. Halfway through this box.
Is that why he's your favorite, AOA?
Oh. Who the? Oh, it's Yelena Belova. I was like, who's Valera? Right, Yelena Belova. No, that's fine. Yeah. Silk.
All right.
Still getting around.
Shiny Silk. Give us a shiny Silk. Nope.
This is Daredevil is a variant. This is a canvas variant. Again, it has the weird kind of grid line. You can feel the texture of it too. Like it's almost like a
matte finish. Yeah.
It's weird. It's like a softer paper. It's different than the rest.
Yeah, not glossy.
Yeah. Oh Jesus.
There she is.
Yeah, that's got to be a thing. It's if you get a blue variant, it's in the same box.
Yeah, Degenerate DNA is saying that's how they do it.
And Danny Moonstar.
Danny Moonstar.
For you New Mutants fans out there.
Screaming.
All right, we got 2 left, and we'll finish up this box. Hey, we got our cap again. We didn't get the regular one with the blue. Wait, this way. Yeah, there we go. This way. Oh, what is this?
Hey, that's a good one. That's one of the ones you're supposed to be getting.
Annual Impact?
Yeah, that was on the front thing where you said top 5. Hold on, Pete. Go back.
Yeah.
Go back.
Oh, go back on that. Oh wait, Annual Impact. That's the
No, but you showed the Luke Cage one. You said that's one of the hits we're
happened
looking
to be
for.
in the picture.
Oh, fuck.
But you're right. It is in the picture. It's just.
I thought you said that's the one we were looking for.
No, we're looking for signature. That's what I don't know if we're gonna get one of those.
All right, well, fucking Pete.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Forte, bro.
I know, and well, cards aren't my thing either. But we still, Luke Cage is kind of cool. And hey, look, we got a shiny silk.
Hey, shiny silk. All right, that's not bad.
I mean, it's kind of nice when you see it in person. Oh, this card's dinged. Look at that.
Oh,
Don't worry, Joe's making fun of you.
That's weird. Like, look at that dent that it has. Like, it was in the middle of a pack. How did he get that dent?
Hey, we got video proof. I'd send that shit back to Upper Deck.
Yeah. Hey, Rogue. Rogue. Lady Sif. It's a lady pack.
All the ladies. All the single ladies.
All the single ladies. Oh, shit. We only got one more pack left. Don't we want to get the other box? All right.
Yeah, sweet.
Hey, it's your boy.
Moon Knight. Looks good there.
Yeah, it's not a bad Moon Knight. I mean, again, they give you the whole thing. It's like power sets.
Oh yeah, like the old Marvel cards. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Hey, Doc Ock.
Oh, look at Doc Ock looking angry.
Oh, another number one.
Wait, what the fuck?
Spider-Man Crossroads.
What was Spider-Man Crossroads?
I don't remember, but it came out in July 28th, 2021.
Who gives a shit?
Tells you down below here. Oh, we got a blue Thanos. Again, that's not the greatest picture of Thanos.
no.
Chat saying now we have to do the other box. Was this the last pack?
Yeah, of this box.
All right, we might as well.
Who the hell is Zora Vukovic?
I'm not looking
This
up
is the
any
last
more
card in the base set because the base set's 100 cards. This is card number 100.
Well, how do you spell it? What's her name?
There it is.
Zora. Is that
Zora
backwards
Vukovic.
R? Is that backwards R?
No, just bad camera.
All
right, screw it. We'll open the other box. Might as well. I mean, who cares? It's only another small box.
How do you spell Vukovic?
I just said
Fuck
Vukovic.
it. Look it up. Look it up.
Vukovic.
I said look it up. I'm not
can't
doing
look it up. I'm opening a box.
I'm telling Dub to look it up.
Got it.
I can't even drink my drink while I'm doing it.
Vukovic. Not Bukovic. Vukovic.
I'm saying Vukovic.
He said Vukovic.
Did he?
Yeah.
It might come out a little muddled, but it's almost midnight. I'm tired.
Why are we shouting out dogs? No, we're not shouting out dogs, bro. Blue Beetle.
Shouting out dogs?
You can shout out a dog, Pete. I'm not shouting out a dog.
My dog's name is.
Shout out to my dog Bandit.
Shout out
No,
to
no,
a
I don't have
dog named Zorro. Get out of here. Zorro, whatever.
All right, this is pack 1 of 6 in our box 2. Oh boy, it's Gertrude.
What happened to Gertrude?
I don't know. She's still with the Runaways, I guess.
She ain't been running.
She looks like for the girl from Family Guy.
Yeah, what the
Oh,
fuck?
she's a little bit like Meg. She got that freshman 15 too.
She got that freshman 30.
Namor, well, getting shot in the neck.
Namor got a 12 pack. He's got abs in his fucking. What the fuck?
Those are his ribs.
Is this his rib abs? What the fuck?
He's got rib abs.
How are they gonna do Greta 30 like that?
Sinister War #1, Spidey.
Is that shiny?
It's a little shiny. It's like foil, like border. Like these are shiny foil. And yeah, there's a shiny card after this. See, there's a whole bunch of these. Like these subsets are like 20, 30 cards. Jesus, we got another shiny.
Oh, boo!
Oh.
We got a. I caught it. Hey, Rocket.
Do you think it matters that you caught it?
I don't.
Move this man!
Which one of the cards I had that big dent in it? Like that's.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's
That silk, probably the only card worth the shit.
Yeah, I see she was Dr. Doom's fiance, but AOA.
Oh, everybody's saying Dr. Doom's wife. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, this way. All right, regular Daredevil. Oh, this is again one of the sketch card, canvas card. variants for Galactus.
Canvas Galactus.
Blue Lady Sif.
Really? That's who you give us, Blue Lady?
So I'm gonna get another Lady Sif in this pack, I'm guessing.
Kang.
Yeah,
He's a good-looking Kang.
Hey, she got arrested, so there's a positive steps in his case.
She got arrested or he got arrested?
She got arrested.
She did.
Apparently
What did
she
she
did
do?
something wrong. So.
You guys got to fill me in later. I don't know anything that's going on. So.
I don't know either. The baseline story that I recall, she grabbed his phone and then she might have gotten hurt while he was trying to grab his phone back from her because
and then she tried to pull
texting him or something. In a cab. I don't know.
Well, most cabs have cameras now, so they'll get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, well, that's what they said. They said there's footage. But Scarlet Spider.
Hey,
Ben Riley.
Blue Beetle. We don't know what happened with it, but
Shang-Chi, the variant, the canvas variant. I don't know how tough these are. I guess just one per almost pack. Blue foil Luke Cage.
That's a fucking terrible.
You had a regular Luke Cage, I remember earlier.
Oh, no, you're right.
That was in a different case, though.
Yeah,
hey, that'd be cool if you got a foil Ghost Rider.
Yeah, that's a weird looking Ghost Rider, though. What's with
that looks like Carnage.
It does, right?
You don't know which one that is.
What the fuck? Runaways looking all weird.
Fuck, she didn't miss Arm Day at all. What the fuck?
Yeah, she looks like a straight up adult. Like she's Princess Power. What the hell?
What the fuck did they do? What did they do to these fucking Runaways?
Hey, to be fair, I haven't read Runaways in a while. I don't know what
I haven't read this is Brian K. Vaughan. So how the fucking long has that been?
Runaways still comes out?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I haven't seen one.
BK.
Right. There's 2 packs left. 2 packs left. Hey, Madrox. I don't know what's with high school millennial Madrox, but
reborn from the fucking cocoon.
Well, X-23.
Hey, Lauren.
I don't know what's with all the dead space.
What's behind it? What's behind it?
I don't know.
It
looks like Professor X.
Oh, is it Professor X?
I don't know. Look at it, right? It could be Darwin, maybe. I don't know.
No, I mean, I don't know. It hasn't been good for a while.
There's our number 1 card here.
Ugh.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow, it's a scroll.
No, it's blue foil Gamora. We got Brute Gamora.
Hey, Sam Alexander. Oh, look, it's an 8-bit cover. I know somebody who claims that they invented 8-bit covers. You must have done it before that.
Oh, wait, is that it? This is the last card?
Is that a thick one?
No, wait a second. It's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, is that it right? Yeah, I guess so.
Wait, you're supposed to be in there.
Okay. I thought it was 6. No, 6 packs, 5 cards per pack. Okay. That's right.
I thought it was Darwin, was it? Darwin's back?
Right, 2 packs left. 2 packs left.
I guess everyone's back.
Jesus.
Oh my.
Oh, shoulder cable.
Yeah, it's a live throwback.
I've invested so much time reading that guy's shit, and they really fucking
cable.
Fuck that.
Here we go.
Oh,
shiny Marvel girl. All right. I still like Marvel girl.
Never like.
Hey, and a blue foil. Oh, blue foil Danny Moonstar.
Moonstar.
I am
Still
your
screaming.
Moonstar. You are.
Oh,
the cheek. Hey, if they're a little crazy, they're all right.
And Iron Man.
Yeah, I'm Iron
Why'd they give him a Marvels background? Weird, right?
The Marvels, yeah.
Yeah. All right, 1 pack left, and then we're done for the evening with
No 6.
box break.
No 6 is bullshit.
The hobby boxes of these are expensive still. Like these are still kind of 20 to 30, these little boxes, but the hobby boxes are still in that kind of like 80 to.
Are you guaranteed like a SIG or something in the hobby box?
You might be. It's not a SIG, but it's like Splashtacular and
wait a minute.
whatnot. I bought them before, remember? But they just get expensive. 16 packs, I think, in a box. That's Arrow? Wait a second. It says it's Arrow, but I thought Arrow was one of those new
Asian
Yeah, exactly. Right.
War of the Realms. Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
What does it say on the back?
That she looks like Magic's sword.
A former mutant, Mandy. Mandy Guthrie. It's one of Sam Guthrie's.
Oh, Sam Guthrie's fucking
sisters.
sisters.
Okay, that's why. All right, they just reused the name. Oh, Magneto.
It's all last minute.
White suit Magneto.
Yeah, white suit Magneto. Yeah.
Hey, we got a rookie.
Oh, look at that! Is it double dinosaur?
What the fuck is this? Pog.
Oh, what?
What?
Is that the frog from Thor?
It says. I'm trying to get it to go. There it is. Pog.
What is that?
Pogs. Read it.
A sword bearer. Oh, of Araco. Okay, so it's one of those weird ass storm swords. The X whatever shits. I don't remember this.
You
stuff.
just made Dub's life more fucking exhausting.
Yeah. Hey, we got a shiny rogue. We got a blue rogue.
Hey, shiny rogue.
Just proving my point. That's all.
And we finish it off with Quasar. Wesley.
Not quite Warlock. Not good enough as Darkhawk. Not even close. Which is good as.
It's still kind of fun.
4. What? Nova.
I do have another box that my dad opened before he gave me these, but so I'll see what I'm missing.
Spend more money on cards.
I'm gonna try not to, but I might.
Make donations and people buy more. Go ahead, feel free.
If you guys like card breaks, I'll try to get more card. You know what I still have laying around? I got wrestling cards laying around. If you want to open up some 2019 wrestling cards,
WWE,
dude. Yeah, I still got a pack of these fucking.
I got a box like this,
parks,
like one of these blaster boxes, and a couple hanger packs from like Raw cards. And
there could be autographs in those, right?
It could be. I think I got to look at the box, but
oh man, I need to notice autographs. So yeah, you should open those up.
I got them sitting around. I just figured I was waiting for a good wrestling time.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
because they're a couple of years old, so they're not timely anymore.
Gotcha.
They were just sitting up here. I got a box of basketball cards too, but we don't.
We don't do a lot in card grading.
No, I've graded one card once, and I kind of wish that I didn't. I'm gonna ask Kyler Murray.
Oh,
he was good when I sent it in.
Tyler Murray.
Tyler Murray. Then he was not good for 2 years.
Arizona Cardinals. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That Kyler Murray.
I thought you said Tyler Murray, the basketball player. I was like,
no. Kyler Murray, Cardinals.
Yeah, well, at least he was.
He lost to the Lions last year.
Lions have got a pretty solid team though this year going on.
Yeah, we'll see what they do.
Be better than the JETE. Aaron Rodgers sucks.
We'll see. I bought my Aaron Rodgers T-shirt. I'm ready to wear it. I'll wear it next week just for you.
Wow.
Number 8.
I'm gonna be mad disrespectful next week. Mad disrespectful.
I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna wait till training camp starts.
So he could be like, I actually think I'm gonna go sit in quiet for 12 days and see how that works.
No.
Yeah, sorry, P. You are not going to get any support over here from anything to do with Aaron Rodgers.
I hope that
I love you, buddy, but that's not going to happen.
Gardner, the minute Rodgers gets on there, talk shit, Gardner just goes, fuck it, I'm out. I'd like to trade, and then we trade our kicker for Gardner, and we call it a day. And you guys have got Aaron Rodgers and their kicker.
Fucking sauce for a goddamn kicker.
He just wants to get traded out of town, or he's going to sit out his entire contract.
He's not going to want to get traded out. Look, Rodgers is going to play maybe, if we're lucky, 2 years. I'm only counting on this year.
2 years. He's not going to play this whole year. He's going to get that offensive line fucking sucks, and he's going to get hit so hard. He's going to wish he was back in Green Bay.
No, they got guys. They
Dude, Aaron Rodgers turned around, looked at Hutchinson, goes, "Hey, Hutchinson, turn around," and threw the ball up because he wanted to get out of Green Bay. By week 4 in the Jets, after he gets his fucking ass smoked more times than fucking Brett Favre was getting sacked in Green Bay.
Oh yeah, the Jets did kind of right.
I'm telling you, he's gonna just start going, "Hey, whoever the defensive player is, he's gonna go, hey, turn around, linebacker, whoever you are, little rookie guy, let me loft this shit up to you real quickly. Just don't sack me." That fucking game was he was on the 3-yard line, and he fucking pulled that shit. God bless them. They could have beat us.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Bledsoe treatment, evaluate the kid. No, fuck Aaron Rodgers ain't trying to help nobody out. Bledsoe
Elevate
was
the
great.
kid. The kid had the job last year. The kid sucked.
By the way, Bledsoe was really great because Bledsoe was, I mean, he was on his way to a championship and he was good enough to get the guy behind him up too. Because if you ever saw steroids Brady fucking before all the fucking HGH, the dude weighed 62 pounds wet. He didn't start for nobody. He was like, Drew Henson over in Brighton. They brought that kid in to try to start over.
Drew Henson.
Because that's who they try to bring start over the fucking dude for a bit. They try to bring everybody start. I mean, the guy was soft.
Yeah,
and
no, I know.
And hey, he got it, man. He saw fucking look, more power to him. He saw fucking
the Jets are the ones responsible for Tom Brady because Mo Lewis took out Drew Bledsoe.
Yeah. Well, HGH is what up for Tom Brady, but you know, I mean,
well,
come on, dude. His drug dealer moves to Florida. Tom Brady, lifelong Patriots. Yo, I'm going down to Tampa. Come on, bro.
Well, they also had the best situation.
No, they didn't. They didn't have the best situation. No, they had to. Oh, we can't rewrite history. They had to bring in fucking everybody, trade everybody away. That franchise is going to be trash for 5 years.
They just had no quarterback.
They had one defensive player. What do you mean the best defense? They had one defensive player. They brought in all the rest of the motherfuckers. They brought in Gronk they had no offense either. They had 0 people for Tom Brady.
I'm not counting Gronk. Gronk just kind of.
Well, they didn't just bring in Gronk. Did they bring in Antonio? They brought in wide receivers. They made a better contract.
No, they already had Mike Evans. They already had the guys they had. They already.
No,
had.
Mike Evans was leaving town, dude.
Well, he didn't leave. They drafted.
Well, yeah, because they had it. They gave him right. That's what I'm saying. If they're gone. No unrestricted free agents staying on their fucking team anymore. They did not have savage talent, dude. They did not.
They had Leonard Fournette. I don't know what you're talking about, Marco.
Well,
Dumb just fucking stoking that fucking fire. Leonard Fournette, huh, bro? How's that working out for you?
Baby?
Yeah. LSU's finest. 6'4", can't fucking find a hole. Yep, that's Leonard Fournette. Did they have? Weren't they running? Who the fuck? Weren't they running shoeless down there too? They were. They were running shoeless down there also, or shoelaceless or whatever. Darren Robinson or whatever, fucking the quarterback from Michigan that couldn't fucking throw a ball.
I remember they had Ronald Jones, I think.
Ronald Jones.
Dude, you better go back and look up that team before.
You
better go look at. Hey, they brought in no shame. They brought in about 12.
Yeah, that's right. Godwin.
They brought in about 12 free agents that were fucking real good, real good.
Yeah, they brought in a couple guys.
That's 12.
I'm in my prime.
Who was in their prime? Who was in their? I know you're not saying that the Broncos in their prime.
Are we like when?
Yeah,
97.
That 97. Hey, that 97 thing was a fucking hope and a prayer and a holy shit. A lot of shit had to go wrong for other teams in the NFL for that fucking team to win.
I'll also say,
they're like, we already got one Dan Marino. We don't need a second.
Beat those Broncos in 97, or was it 97 or 98? Whatever the hell that year.
Buffalo year.
Parcells. They should have won.
Oh, yeah, dude. That was literally, they did not want another Dan Marino situation with Elway, so they had to get that fucking thing squared away.
Man, when I lived in Colorado, I'm the Lions fan who's pathetic Lions fan, and the one team that I was able to make fun of was the Broncos because they sucked worse than the Lions at that time. The whole 2 years I lived there, 3 years I lived there, the Broncos were absolutely garbage the whole time.
Well, they got Sean Payton now. He's going to save everything.
What was that running back for Washington?
Priest Holmes was Kansas City.
No, Kentucky, Kansas City. No.
Yeah, Clinton Portis.
Clinton Portis.
That they traded for Champ Bailey.
Oh, fuck.
Remember that shit? Champ Bailey was the shit.
And Champ Bailey was the shit.
They swapped him, but you don't swap running back for corner. That ain't.
Holy shit, Champ could hit.
Champ. Well, your Detroit
boy,
brother Boss.
Yeah, Boss.
Yeah, Boss man. It wasn't bad, but he wasn't no champ.
bad.
He was no
Oh,
champ.
man,
He was
no
champ.
champ.
He was bad.
Wasn't no champ.
Those are parents that had their kids up for success.
They did.
I think those were their nicknames. I don't think they're their real names.
No, I think that's what they named them.
No fucking way. No way that kid's real name was Champ Bailey.
Just like that kid that handler you're dealing with was named Dylan.
Well, you're right.
I couldn't help but like my son's in not daycare, summer camp. When I heard his group names, like all the kids, I'm like, it's like Dylan, Preston. So I'm like,
Oh fuck,
oh,
dude.
douchebag name.
So my kids go to a bunch of. So they go to a camp. They go. My kids go Cranbrook.
Paxton.
But they got like these different programs. So first week was like
I'm making fun of anybody.
they can choose whatever. No, fucking make fun of kids' names. So because I'm about to. So they go to the fucking first week, and the girl wants to go to
Revis Island
acting camp or whatever the fuck they call it, drama. And then the second week she goes to fucking art camp, and then all the fucking names is like all the kids in our class got fucked up names. It's like
Moonbeams.
No, Rainbow, fucking Phoenix. Moonbeam. One's name is Mo. I was like, oh, dude, he must be cool. She's like, it's a girl. I'm like, okay, what the fuck ever.
Hey, Mo.
Hey, Mo. Mo, what the fuck? Fucking name's Mo. What's her real name? No, her full name's no. It's not Mo. I'm not gonna say what the kid's name is, but it's something like that. You're like, oh, your parents gave you an old man's name, huh? That's fucking dope.
Okay, we're wrong. Sarah's got it.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Sarah. These guys.
I like to believe that they were.
Yeah, me too. I thought it was their parents.
Well, I felt like this. I don't know, what was I watching? The NBA draft was like last week. I felt like 3 kids were drafted named Kobe. It's like, oh, we're all going to name our kids after all the other basketball players.
Oh well, yeah. I mean,
there's gonna be a lot more than 3 kids named Kobe from that time.
I'm saying, but they're all drafted. There's only 32 teams.
Yeah, I mean it's low, but think about how many kids are probably named Kobe.
That's true.
Right. How many 18-year-olds right now are named Kobe?
Kobe, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All-Star.
I don't know, man.
Mike All-Star.
Is the Madden curse still a thing?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Well, the All-Star. I remember All-Star was near the time when I remember it because he got hurt.
Dude, they just started putting up straight fucking bum losers on that they knew were 1 year wonder. Remember they put up who's that running back? Was it I want to say Paris, but that wasn't his name. For the Browns.
That's All-Star.
No, for the Browns.
Yeah, no, that's when All-Star was there. And then he moved.
No.
Oh no, I'm sorry, not sorry, All-Star. Shit. I know who you're talking about.
What the hell is the guy's name?
Peyton Hillis.
Huh? Peyton Hillis. That was his name.
It was another white running back.
Oh,
yeah, white running back. Peyton Hillis. Yeah, Peyton Hillis. Peyton Hillis was on there for 1 year.
All right, I'm brown.
Did we put fucking was Megatron on there and then left?
Yeah,
fucking
Megatron
Stanford
made
did
it on
him
there.
dirty, dude. Putting him over the middle all those years. Yeah, dude, we've had no luck. I mean, look, we went out, got some good free agents this year. We look like a pretty decent team. We
look like a team that knows a little something, which
that knows that knows which way the fucking end zone is.
Yeah,
I mean, this is a big step. Half the time we didn't know if our players knew what
kicking into the wind or what we're doing.
What the fuck we're doing? Remember, hey, wasn't that one? Didn't we have a coin flip? And instead of taking the fucking ball, didn't we went against the wind or
Marty
Marty fucking driving a motorcycle Morningwig. Yeah. This dipshit, the first practice he shows up to, this dipshit drove in on a motorcycle, screamed at everybody, got on his motorcycle, and drove away.
Did you also have the coordinator who got in trouble for driving through a Wendy's drive?
Yeah, it was U of M coach. It was yeah.
That was actually on 8 Mile and Grand River, right? Where Marco was talking about earlier about the bus.
Yeah, where the ICP guy. Yeah. Yeah. We also had the one who got okay, was that Mo? Because it was Bo, Mo, and Gary. And one of the idiots from U of M, one of those idiots. Yeah, so one of them drove naked through a fucking
remember clips of him playing the piano.
Joey Blue Eyes.
Joey Ballgame. One of the idiots was drugged through the drive-through. The other idiot got drunk at Excalibur and tried to drive the fucking Excalibur, which was not a good idea. And then he got fucking into his car and like really got pulled over. And then Bo Schembechler, he let his kid get twinkled by somebody, so that ain't
very
cool.
least this year, you guys will be exciting. You got the flashy running back. He should be exciting. Yeah, seeing him run out
He's
there.
not. He's like a Debo. Like that's the one thing I have a guy here who's like, I can't believe we drafted like people that say he drafted a running back. Are like, did you watch that kid? This is what's gonna in 10 years from now. You're gonna see this, man. They're not like it was the same thing. He was like bitching and moaning because I've been telling him like the last 10 years. No, look, the offensive line Detroit's really good. You need that offensive line because of how they're. It's not just blocking straight up.
You
Anymore.
guys
have
lost
to do
a couple
stuff.
of games like 48-50. That's the only thing. This is what you needed. I know you got the linebacker.
But who did we lose? I mean, we lost them to. We lost to the Eagles. We lost to Buffalo. We lost to. I mean, the one that fucking hurts is we lost to Carolina. That one
crushed
that one was fucking no excuse for that. But if you look at it, our defense was horrible, and then as soon as Houston came back, and as soon as we got Pascal on it, like our defense moved around from like 6 sacks to in the first 6 games. So when they were playing in the back 6 games, we had 16 sacks.
Didn't you sign a guy from the Eagles too? Did you sign Chauncey?
Yeah, we got
Gardner. He's not bad. He's actually pretty good.
Sauce Gardner. We got Sauce Gardner, Chauncey. We got Sutton out of 49ers. We revamped a whole bunch of shit. I mean, but you get what's his name? You get the flex player for it's like that Debo guy where you're calling them running back. They're gonna eventually have to have an ATH player. You're just gonna start like in college, how they call them athletes. You're just gonna have an ATH.
Oh, yeah.
And because the union's gonna fight for that shit after what happened to Debo out in San Francisco. You can't be paying these ATHs fucking running back money because you're giving them short end contracts, running back cash caps. Fuck that. They're ATHs.
Yeah, you got Debo, you got Cordarrelle Patterson down in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Some of these dudes, they're just
the dude we got's the same way, man. He's an ATH, man.
Gibbs?
Like you,
his name Gibbs or something? Is his name Gibbs?
Gibbs.
Yeah.
Gibbs. Yeah, Gibbs. Yeah. You got it. I mean, like when you see what they're going to line him up, and you already got a slant, you have to curve away from that slant. So you're going to run these like short out stunt routes. He can block. He can run through he's good enough to get 3.5 yards, and he's good enough to run just stupid like sideline slants, run out and ups. He's fast enough to run out and ups. So you're gonna have him run out and ups.
I'm gonna call back to a former Jets player who I think you need to watch this year. Sam Darnold. Because Trey Lance hasn't proved he can do shit. Brock Purdy's still hurt. Sam Darnold's out in San Francisco. He's got Ayuk. He's got Debo. He's got Christian McCaffrey.
Does he have Debo? Because Debo ain't gonna be playing this year. Debo's gonna say, "Give me my money. Show me my." He's gonna Jerry Maguire.
Still got talent. So as long as he ain't seen ghosts, like he'll be good. You watch.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't doubt it.
The Jets screwed him up, but I think he'll be rehabbed.
It just depends on what some teams like. If you're now, unfortunately for AOA's team Tampa, they're gonna fucking blow donkey. You know what I mean? They lost a lot of people. Browns are always gonna suck.
What do you mean? They got Baker Mayfield, right?
They got Baker, yeah.
Yeah, they got Baker.
Tampa.
Mediocre ass shit. You know who I want to see is Bennett, the Georgia quarterback. I'm not saying I don't like Hooker because I do like Hooker because if you look at how Hooker played in college,
you got like a year to wait.
He was going against Alabama. He going against Georgia.
Yeah.
He was hanging it up, dude, and then he got injured.
Yeah.
But Bennett, they're saying, look, man, and I get it that because of this COVID thing, you got super seniors. The only reason U of M made the fucking let's not lie about it. The only reason that they made the fucking playoffs is because they had 26-year-olds on their front line. 26-year-olds can weigh 320, 340 pounds.
Full grown ass men.
You saw what happened when they had play against speed at TCU. But it's fucking sophomores. It didn't look so good. If they played against Georgia, where there was true talent, that shit was a runaway. There wasn't a team in the Big Ten that could have hung with Georgia. And Bennett gets fucking screwed all the time for that because he actually had enough time. He's like the TB of it. Like they gave him enough time to develop himself to make it better.
When's the last time Chicago gave you joy, AOA?
Dude, Chicago's talking a whole lot of. You know why they call them the Windy City?
Blackhawks because you got Bedard or whatever the hell that kid.
No, you want to know why they call the fucking Chicago the Windy City? Because it's always talking shit. And Chicago's talking. The Bears are talking a whole lot of shit right now. They're about to get smacked in their mouth in this division. Just because you could beat the shit up on fucking Green Bay, who cares? That don't mean shit. Minnesota's gonna whoop your ass, and then we're gonna come in.
I still don't know about Fields.
We're gonna run a choo-choo on fucking Chicago, dude.
No, I just don't. I don't.
All
I don't know. I
day.
don't think of him yet.
All day. No, Fields ain't good.
One of the things we did after Astronomicon, so all those guys that you saw me with at Astronomicon were all guys in my football league.
Oh, nice.
And so we picked, we normally don't do this till like August, but so there was 4 of us together. We went over, after Astronomicon, we went to the commissioner's house, like right after, straight to his house. We're like, oh, we're coming over. And we drew our picks.
You already got your draft.
Yeah, this is the earliest we've ever had picks. And just because we were all happened to be together, right? So early in this,
us doing our draft order is the most convoluted process in the world. We like draw numbers out of a hat to figure out who is going to pick randomized cards. Like we take ace through 10 decks of cards and scatter them on because we do a live draft. We still, after all these years,
we do live draft every year.
We do a live draft out in the backyard.
Go like couple, do you?
But yeah, so we got the cards, we spread them out, but we draw numbers to figure out when you're picking the card that you're picking.
Wow.
Why don't you just do it after the last season record?
Yeah, we didn't like it that way because.
No, we do 2 hats, one with names, 10 names, one hat with 10 numbers, and we just whoever's there pick one out of each hat, and then you open the name, open the number. And
I'm in this couple league, and every year my top 3 picks get injured. So like, if you, I'm sorry if you had McCaffrey the year he got injured. I'm sorry, I took him. If you had, I can't remember who I had this year, but whoever it was, they got injured. Oh, who's Indiana in a running back? They got knocked out in week 2. I had him. That's me. I took him out. I took the Lions running back out. I took out, what wide receiver did I take out this year? I can't remember. I took out somebody else. I usually have about 4 or 5 of my picks go just.
Yeah, injury is tough. Injury is always
It's just that league, man. I mean, that league. I usually try not to draft Lions in that league because I don't want them to get knocked out. But, yeah, so that sucks. They went over a list. I was at a grad party for them. They went over a list and they went over the top 10 players that I've knocked out of the league or made shitty.
All because of you.
Damn. Yeah, because I drafted him in that fantasy league.
What was it
Was it that one? When you froze? Yeah, that was a good one too.
Let it go.
Hey, while he's doing that, this is a little interesting.
No, the Hamlin play last year.
You froze.
Cost me a league championship.
Yeah, you were frozen.
I was going to win. But then we just decided to split it because of.
Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, I'm sorry, Sarth.
Oh yeah. We had him too.
My bad, bro. You know what's interesting? This is an interesting thing.
Put him in the bathroom.
24 hours or 24 within 24 hours, 365 days. Think about this. Florida has had in the playoffs every single, like they've had playoffs for every single sport excluding anybody?
Football?
Which type of football?
NFL?
Yeah.
No.
Their basketball made the Final Four. Their fucking
Miami.
hockey team made the
What are you talking about?
Stanley Cup. Florida. Their basketball team made the finals. They had two. Well, they had FAU and Miami both made it. I think it's a Sweet 16 or some shit. They had in baseball. Didn't they have somebody in? Oh, the Mariners are doing good now, but I think in college baseball they had something. Hockey, I already said that one. Then what else? What else are fucking missing? Basketball. Oh, did the Dolphins make the playoffs? Or Tampa? Do one of the two?
Dolphins did not. Or did they? Wait, they might have, but
they did. I think the Dolphins made the playoffs.
They did, but Tua was hurt and they just got knocked out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. They were in the playoffs.
And then so the college football playoff was the only one they haven't made anything on.
Yeah, Dolphins made the playoffs.
Fuck Florida.
Not.
What's that? Yeah, fuck Florida. Too good. Too much luck for them. But they've got a bunch of teams down there too. Oh yeah, I mean they're good at choking. Yeah, Florida's 100% good at.
No, the Jets choked. The Jets should have made the goddamn playoffs.
The Lions should too if we would beat Seattle. Seattle's a bum ass team. They're a bum ass
Kyle
team.
Wilson
or fucking Carolina. How the fuck do you let Carolina fucking hang 40 on you? Get the fuck out of here.
Sam Darnold, former Jets quarterback, and he brought
we
up Geno.
lose to Sam Darnold. That's what we do.
What the hell?
We lost
We
him
lose
on
to
Monday
Shaky.
night. Yeah, we lost him on Monday night, and we lost to him at Carolina for sure. Sam Darnold knows how to beat Detroit.
That's weird. Jets
What?
couldn't find a
weird?
quarterback, but former Jets quarterbacks do fine elsewhere.
You know what's weird about Detroit? First off, Barry Sanders is a bum. He
I still
screwed
like
the
Barry
fan base too. He did. He screwed the fan base. He's a bum. He's not a good human being. And for some reason, they fucking fans out here, they love him, man. The only person they love more than him is Melfar.
Melfar superstar.
Melfar superstar. Melfar was a car dealership?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he would fly around and with the
He
cape.
used to fly around Cape on local commercials. People love Melfar, dude. Melfar is great.
Is he made of glass? Or did he just get knocked the fuck out?
He got knocked the fuck out. Then told everybody he was okay. Went back in, got knocked the fuck out again.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know if he's made of glass. I think
no lines. They don't have an
that-
offensive
yeah.
line there. That's why, like, Philly kind of got a shot. Everybody's like, oh, well, they lost X, they lost Y. That offensive line still fucking solid as shit. They brought him back. So
That's
Same
I'm
thing with
still kind of
KC.
worried they're gonna get Dalvin Cook.
yeah. Well,
I
dude,
think that's like a missing piece for Miami.
oh man, dude, AOA. Nah, nobody's Jim Brown's the only person who fucked the team more than fucking Barry Sanders. And it was Jim Brown fucked Detroit because of what him and Barry Sanders did. It was bullshit. He waited till after everything was going down. He waited till after the draft. He waited till after the free agent market. And then he decided to fax in his resignation while fucking OTAs were going on.
You know why? Because he saw what they drafted and what they signed.
No, that's not why. He already knew. He actually came out and said he already knew. Him and Brown talked about it before the draft. And they're like, yeah, because I think he got a bonus check or something like that if he made it past the draft. So they probably would have paid him the bonus just to tell him they quit. You know what I mean?
No, he just remembered when he ran into the goddamn playoffs with Scott Mitchell under center.
Right.
This is what you're getting.
Slow the fuck down. For everybody who's knocking it, you might want to go check Scotty Mitchell's fucking stats that year. For how great Barry Sanders was. Do remember Scott Mitchell, who we went after, was actually pretty good the years before he came in. And then that one magical Wayne Fonts Silver Salute offensive year, Scott Mitchell was fucking. He was fucking
the run and shoot.
Peyton Manning.
Run and
No,
shoot
it's called
with
the
Rodney
Silver
Peete.
Salute. No, it literally is called the Silver Salute.
Hmm.
It wasn't the run and shoot. It's called the Silver Salute offense that they ran.
I still remember when I thought Andre Ware was going to be a big deal.
Oh Jesus! And people
Pro
forget.
set,
Do
1990.
was that what year do we have Herman Moore and Johnny Morton?
91.
Right around there. It was right around that time too.
Yeah. 'cause
And
fucking
by the
Tecmo
way,
Bowl.
Morton.
Tecmo Bowl, you had Johnny Morton, you had Herman Moore, and you had Barry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that was the playoff
Great
year.
game.
That was, and Morton would have been really good too.
What was
if
it? Tecmo Super
They were
Bowl.
more acceptable to gay people back then.
Barry
Just
was
remember.
in both, I think. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Because
It was
OG Tecmo Bowl had Bo.
Yeah.
Bro,
He was
you
in-
guys go back.
Super
Go
Bowl.
back. I'm telling you to go back and watch. If you know anything about football, go back and watch Barry Sanders now. Go back and watch what was happening on that field. Watch it from the prospect of an actual running back. And if that dude could play in this league, there's no way Barry Sanders could play in this league. The shit that was going down there where they were undercutting. I mean, the offensive linemen were doing some dirty ass shit for all those.
with
Barry
the
was doing.
top blocks and the.
Oh yeah, Dad. They were doing the under thing where they grabbed underneath
Oh,
the
yeah.
pad and doing the front horse collar and shit. Like, there's no way. Like, a lot of those times it was they didn't say it, but those outside tackles were fucking yanking
Well,
the shit
Barry
out.
would run 40 yards to gain 2 half the time.
Yeah,
Because he would run back.
yeah. But then he hit one for 50 where the fucking right tackle leg chop block clipped the fucking runner, which they didn't call, and all of a sudden he's got a 50-yard run, and everybody's like, "Oh, Barry Sanders, the greatest running back." Bitch, you missed the 12 last plays where he fucking cut blocking 20 yards behind field and got
Yeah,
0
I still
yards.
like Barry.
Huh?
I still like Barry Sanders.
Dude,
It's like
I
I like
still
Bo
like Barry
Jackson
Sanders.
back in the day.
People
Those
go.
goddamn
Everybody
Bengals
no.
took the skip out.
Barry Sanders nostalgia fucking video game shit. Go back and actually watch how he
I
played.
watched him. I watched him break ankles.
When's the
I
last time you watched him
like,
play?
dude,
He never broke
he
ankles. He broke his own
survived.
ankles. Go back and watch him.
like this fucking thing.
Go back and watch him.
Change direction.
What he did was the Stanford touchdown every single game. And a lot of times it didn't work.
Yeah, because the problem is the argument of the time of
AOA
Emmitt Smith or Barry Sanders. Screw Emmitt Smith.
AOA, you must be on drugs, son. Top 2 of all time?
Yeah, look at his stats.
Top 2
You also
of
mentioned
all time.
Jim Brown. Look, in the amount of time that he played, what he was able to gain.
Bo Jackson better than both of them.
Well,
Bo Jackson,
played like
you could put those 2 motherfuckers together, and Bo Jackson would still be way the fuck up here, way down here. I'll take Priest Holmes, by the way. I'll take Priest Holmes, by the way, above both those dudes. I'll take LT above both those fucking dudes. I'll take them both. I'll take them both.
All I'm saying is Bo didn't get to play long enough, but Barry, in the short amount of time he played, got pretty close to Walter. And everybody said, well, Emmitt Smith got the rushing title. Emmitt Smith played for 23 fucking years.
Yeah, but dude, you're also
he got the rushing title when he was with Arizona on his last goddamn leg.
I'm not arguing Emmett. You're arguing Emmett. This is the dumb shit. Here you go. Who said Emmitt Smith? I didn't say Emmitt Smith
because that was the.
I didn't say Emmitt Smith though. I didn't say Emmitt Smith. You said Emmitt Smith. You guys are fuck Bo.
No, I'm not on your board with that.
AOA. AOA, you just know absolutely jack shit about football. You don't know nothing. Yeah, you're listening to the 4'2" guy up here tell you that, and then you, AOA, who weighs 120 pounds wet. Yeah, you guys are talking about fuck Bo Jackson? Fuck Bo Jackson. Y'all don't know what if they had the surgeries now that they had, Bo Jackson would have led every single stat all the time. When he speaking of somebody who didn't have a fucking line, go watch Bo Jackson's runs. His line's way the fuck over here. They're 50 feet behind. They already got their hands on the hip.
Gone.
Bo Jackson's gone.
He didn't need it. He could go up, and he could go down,
and
he could go up, and he could go down, and he would score a touchdown.
Remember that time he ran Brian Bosworth?
Bo Jackson didn't run 50 yards behind himself, have to have fucking linemen doing chop blocking. Bo Jackson, that's why he fucking fucked himself up. Because he ran right at the motherfuckers who ran him over.
Well, don't forget, he was also playing Major League Baseball at the time, too.
Yeah. Straight garbage.
4 home runs in one game.
How dare you? You know nothing about football, young man. Nothing. Bo Jackson, my ass. Believe me, I didn't want Bo Jackson to play against us. I don't like the Oakland Raiders. Don't like them at all.
That was my middle school starter jacket. Was my Raiders jacket.
See, that's how you know. That's how you know that I'm honest. Don't like the Raiders. Don't give a shit about the Raiders. Think Al Davis is a douchebag. Don't give a flying fuck. Go draft another kicker, you moron. Bo Jackson, best running back of all time. Lions fan, blue and silver. Know what the offense is. Know who they draft every year. Know everything about them. Barry Sanders overrated as fuck.
TD and Sean Alexander
overrated as fuck. Yeah, Sean Alexander's better. I wouldn't take TD. I'd take Sean Alexander, though.
TD was good, but I'm not.
Sean Alexander was. But you have to remember, people aren't incorporating the offensive lines and the offensive schemes that they ran. Right? Well. Like, we're not doing that. Like, and then handball. Like, how many times? Like, Barry got the ball in the time. Barry got the fucking ball handed to him a fucking million more times. There was not. Nowadays, when you get to somebody like when you're starting to talk about Sean Alexander, when you're starting to talk about Priest Holmes, it was 50-50 or less splits, right? That was not the case with Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders had 3 fucking great wide receivers, and you could say what you want about dumbass, jackass Scott Mitchell, but the quarterback that could fucking throw the ball when he felt like it pretty fucking accurately, and he had a lot of fucking power.
Kansas City still ran the ball. They had Priest Holmes, and then Priest got too old. They let him go to Baltimore, and then they had the dude from Penn State. I can't think of his name.
Larry Johnson.
And he came. Then all of a sudden, it was all based off the line, like the line.
No. No, that's not true. Dude, Larry Johnson's style was completely different. He actually had caught more passes than Priest Holmes did. He ran completely different than Priest Holmes. The difference was Priest Holmes' legs were fucking fresh because who he played behind in Texas in college?
Willie Roaf.
What?
Willie Roaf?
No, Ricky Williams. Wasn't it?
I thought you meant his O-line.
No, it was either Ricky or what's his name, the guy that ran out of Baltimore. He played under one of them behind him. So he didn't get a lot of usage out there. When he first came out, he didn't get a lot of usage either. Then he started rocking and rolling. So,
Well, he never played a full season because he was playing baseball.
AOA.
But he wasn't playing as much baseball as Dion. Like Dion missed like the first quarter of the season because he was still with the Braves.
Dude, Dion flew. Did Dion do the both in one day thing?
Yeah, I think that was Neon.
Well, so did what's his name?
Go watch. What's his name over at Auburn?
Was
Go
it
watch
Roy
Bo.
Jones?
Go watch. You need some college tape. Then go watch Bo at Auburn and see. Bo gave 0 fucks about football. 0 fucks.
Who was the boxer that played like a minor league basketball game and then boxed a fight? Like I think it was Roy Jones, wasn't it?
I couldn't
remember. Roy Jones Jr. Anyway,
he is not a flash in the. AOA knows 0 about sports. AOA,
he just doesn't like Bo. That's okay.
Go wake up Lopez. No, he says dumb shit like Lopez says. Like they don't know much about sports. I mean, they just don't.
Bo
All
was
right,
a beast.
Bo was a huge beast. Yeah, he was great. It's just like Joe Montana is one of my favorite quarterbacks. Hated that he played for 49ers. Hated that they won championships. Don't like Bill Walsh. Don't like Craig. I don't like anybody out there. Jerry Rice, I give a pass to because he's buddies with Joe. But shit, if Joe Montana could play with the HGH that they gave fucking Tom Brady, you're talking 22 fucking championships.
Well, anyway, I see what you're trying to say, Terrell Davis.
Oh, Jamal Williams. That's right. He ran behind Jamal Williams.
But
yeah,
remember, Terrell Davis had John Elway while Bo Jackson was running behind like Todd Marinovich. And
no, Tom Marinovich wasn't bad, and he didn't run behind Tom.
I know he didn't. It turned out Marinovich was later.
Tom Marinovich turned out to be all right.
Like,
don't be knocking fucking MSU guys, okay? Number one. Number two, he didn't have anybody. I'm not joking when I'm telling you, when you look at Bo's runs, his linemen are behind him like this, and he's fucking gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. That was it.
He didn't have the heart for football.
What are you talking about?
He got hurt.
They pulled his hip out and he ran on it
for an extra yard in the playoffs.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
Like if he just
get out of here, AOA. Get
out of his hip socket.
You tell him, Pete, get out of here, you bum. Didn't have the
heart.
For
that extra yard, it ripped his goddamn leg out of the hip socket.
Yeah, true competitor. He jumped when he was 5 years old. He jumped over a fucking the Grand Canyon. True story. True story.
All right, I think we've gone on long enough.
He threw a rock so hard one time it actually put a crater in the sun. Not lying. Bo Jackson is the man.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have played so much in the goddamn Kansas City Royals like that. That probably
he loved baseball though. Well, you know the story behind that, right?
Yeah.
Was it Tampa Bay? Oh, that's why AOA hates
Bucks.
him.
Yeah.
That's why AOA hates him. Let's call this motherfucker out for what he really hates him for. So this is what happened with Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson was playing baseball and football for Auburn. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers had like the first overall pick. They wanted to fucking draft him. And they went in and told him, hey, we're going to fly you on this private train. We're just going to get you looked over by the doctors real quick. Everything's cool. He said, are you sure? They said, yes, we cleared it with the NCAA. He goes, cool. But this is the problem. I got the playoffs and I want to be in the championship game for Auburn. And I said, it's okay. We cleared it with the NCAA. Come on down. They went down. Then it came out that the fucking dirtbag, shitbag Florida man, fucking Buccaneers called the NCAA and said, hey, by the way, Bo Jackson's been caught flying on first class down to Tampa Bay to check out the Bucs thing. But they're the ones that did it and lied to him. By the time Bo Jackson got back to fucking Auburn, his coach calls him and said, did you fly a private jet? Said, yeah, but they cleared it with the NCAA. Guess what? NCAA said, they didn't clear shit with us. The Bucs fucking lied. And Bo Jackson goes, and fuck you very much. I will be entering the draft. And if you draft me, I'm not going to play.
Your goddamn creamsicle uniforms.
Yeah, sure as shit he did. By the way, they're lucky. You know who the fucking Bucks also fucked up? Steve Young. If it wasn't for Joe Montana saving his ass, dude. No. Oh, before David Carr was the most sacked quarterback, you know who it was? Anybody? Brigham Young's finest. Fucking Steve Young, when he played for Tampa Bay, got sacked so many times that they turned his penis into a vagina and he almost quit football. That's what happened. It took 3 years for him to stop hearing the footsteps, bro. 3 fucking years. Fuck you, Tampa Bay. Yeah, what else you want? You want more smoke? Because I could keep going, bro. No, I didn't think so. I don't think so. That's right, AOA. Get the fuck out.
All right, it was fun though. Did we miss anything? No, I think we've gone through everything today.
I think we covered everything this week. We've not covered it. Well, now you got me riled up. I'm going to shit on some more Florida teams real quickly.
Take that, Florida Panthers.
Dude, speaking of Florida teams, let's go shit on the Dolphins real quickly. All right, you want to shit on that team real quickly? You guys had one of the best quarterbacks of all time. You couldn't even get him a fucking playoff wins, more or less give him to a championship game. You got him 0 wide receivers. He got hit all over, and you had one of the best quarterbacks of all time.
Irving Fryer?
No, Dan Marino. Dan Marino went anyplace else. Well, with the quarterbacks, they had what's his name? Jason Taylor. Great guy, by the way. Very nice.
Oh,
guy.
yeah, Jason Taylor was good.
Awesome
and
dude.
What was his brother-in-law's name in the middle? Zach Thomas.
Zach Thomas. Holy crap.
I think he married Zach Thomas's sister.
Oh, it's Don Shula's fault. Don's the hack, right? He's such the hack. I'm not even going to say it. I ain't going to say it. All right. By the way, you also haven't had a college team ever win a championship that hasn't been corrupt as fuck. Let's not get into those two fucking things. Yeah. And hey, by the way, how's Crypto Stadium doing down there? How's that going?
Stadium.
Oh, yeah, that's not there anymore because they had to fucking take the name down because, the guy got caught fucking with no money.
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
But also,
how's it NIL doing?
Weird. They got some weird wins, though. Think about, like, the damn Marlins. They win, clear the whole team, just getting nothing but, like,
no.
Win again.
Let's be real, though. They didn't clear the whole team. They had one of the shittiest trades of all time. Thank you very much for Miguel Cabrera. They had one of the shittiest trades of all times. And if it wasn't for some stupid Ohio skipper, we would have won 3 world titles. Fuck you, Jim Leland. Fucking take your ass back to Perrysburg, Ohio, bitch. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. Hey, my man's like, I'm pitching. He's like, you're not pitching. He goes, I'm pitching. He goes, you're not pitching. I'm saving you for game 7. He goes, it's game 5. If we don't win, we don't have a game 7. He goes, you're sitting. Dumbest shit I ever heard. Skipper didn't want to win a fucking championship.
All right, let's wrap it up. It's almost 1 o'clock.
Oh, AOA. I don't give a shit about Michigan Wolverines.
Yeah, he doesn't care about the Wolverines, AOA. He's
Wolverines.
a Spartan.
Only time they ever won was when they bought their way into an AP poll championship in recent history. That's it. They ain't got shit.
They got Harbaugh.
Yeah. Yeah, dude had to get his old school had to fucking pay cut him by $50 million so they could keep him on. They had to spend that $50 million to bribe people to fucking let him into the playoffs. All right, let's go. Let's stop besmudging terrible fucking teams, especially the state of Florida.
So catch Hidden Gems tomorrow night. Check out Dollar Bin. I always mess that up. Dollar Bin Ding tomorrow night. Get off my lawn with the boys. Dom and Jedi on Friday. And
I think
should be
Sticks
back.
might be out this week again.
Oh, is he out this week? Okay.
He might be. I think he's
he's at a con in Florida right now.
Oh,
right?
that's right. He is down in Florida.
He's in Florida, yeah. He's in Florida right now.
Yeah, so if you're in Florida at a con, AOA, why don't you go to a con? See him. Say hi.
Yeah. So Sticks is there, and then check out SNS with the boys on Saturday night. Kyle Lopez, Sam, and Matt. And then Sunday night for Star Wars. 9:15, Dark Side. Is Jedi off suspension yet?
There's been some negotiation between his agent and Rennavision and HR.
So we'll
trying
find
to work
out
something out.
Okay.
He's been asked to come back, but the chat has been awkwardly quiet this week. So
yeah, well, I know he was instigating quite a bit with Dom. So
dude, the stuff Dom was saying in the chat, you wouldn't even know.
Yeah,
hey, Nathan,
a lot of instigation. So so Jedi may or may not be back this week, but
I think it's 75% pretty close right now. Coming down to the final deal.
Wayseeker and Dom will be there with Marco and maybe Pete might be there for a little while.
JJ showed up last week. Pete showed up last week.
Yeah, JJ was there. Yeah, that's true.
Good to have JJ back on. Yeah.
You guys to relieve me so I can.
Oh yeah, right. You guys tagged out, right? That was awesome.
Yeah, it's just a pain in the ass week for me.
Yep, and then Hidden Gems on Monday.
Yep.
Yep. And then
oh yeah, that's right. This
Monday.
week is going to be AOA specials. AOA is going to love it because we got 4th of July, so got a lot of cap coming your way Monday.
Happy
and Tuesday.
birthday, America!
I'm gonna go on vacation here. We'll see what's going on.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be gone for the weekend, but I'll be back. I'm only going for a couple days. Driving down to Knoxville, Tennessee for a few days.
Ooh.
So we're leaving tomorrow.
Don't marry your cousin.
Tennessee.
I'm already married. I'm good.
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yeah. Oh, hey, also too, we're gonna try to talk. Just so you guys know, in Star Wars, we're gonna try to talk Mrs. Giggles Fett into something. Go see a certain show. So we will see how that works.
Oh, jeez. So you're gonna try to talk her into that?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna try to.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was thinking about going up to watch it with Dom until JJ laid out some of the story. I'm like, what? Okay, not for me.
Well, if you want to know what they're talking about,
you want to know what we're talking about?
Star Wars on Sunday.
Watch Star Wars. Yeah. It should be a good one.
Tales from Dark Side on Sunday.
Interesting.
Hopefully, we talk Dom off that cliff. He hasn't been in a lot better of a mood. So, all right.
Thank you all for tuning in, and thank you for everybody hanging out with us till just about 1 in the morning tonight. And see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Take care.
Oh, where's the thingy? I need the thingy. There it is.
Hey,